Shalom, KD. Oh, you're coming through all static.
Hello, Lisa. How you doing?
Okay, I can hear you now. Shalom to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry, I had a horrible time getting on. Every time I tried to get on, it kept telling me, there was something wrong with the connection. But the funny part is, I was able to get on to other sites with no problem. It was just this one telling me that. So I'm on. I mean, what a day. What a day. Shalom, family. Shalom. Boy, KD, it has been a crazy week. It has been a
Oh, it has
crazy,
been, especially
crazy
the one
week.
big headline that I'm really tired of reading. But you know what that big headline is.
hmm So, Diddy got raided on Monday. Diddy got raided on Monday. So, it was the local police and Homeland Security. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Candace Owens all of a sudden cropping up on black channels all of a sudden, like in ways that she never did before. In fact, I got a clip that I want to show you, and it should be of no surprise that Candace is literally full of crap. And this will also prove that she is really the ultimate grifter, y'all, for real. She is definitely the ultimate grifter. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see here. So this one, yeah. All right. Y'all, give me a one if you can see my screen. Give me a one if you can see the screen. So if you never saw this clip, some of you might have seen it if you were looking at some of her recent video, live streams and interviews that she's been doing. All right. So I want y'all to listen real closely. Thank you for the ones, everybody. I want you to listen to Candace real closely in what she says.
Black Americans are incredibly talented. Like I said, when it comes to the arts and creativity, I just find Black American to be funnier. I think we're also funnier. I think we have a natural sense of humor. Like when we're comedians, we do it the best. Also, when we sing, we do it the best. When we're athletes, we do it the best.
See, Black pride. Yes,
I
Candace.
say this on
That's
my
what
show.
we want from Candace. Black pride. Not all of the other shit that makes us say, is she proud to be Black or is she not proud to be Black?
And if you watch my show, you're not hearing anything new. This is what I say. This is the lessons in all of that. Forget the headline about what I said, but why I say it offends me. I'll say because this is what I grew up with. And this is what I know we are capable of. Because I know you can do better. And I know who's making the decisions in the boardroom. And I see their evil game and it's Machiavellian. And I'm just not having it. That's why I'm not allowed to speak to Black Americans beyond the headlines. That's why they want to separate us, is because they are worried about what would happen if there was a Black Renaissance.
Did you hear what she said? Do y'all believe her? So, what you're admitting when she said they're trying to separate us, so what you're admitting is your white handlers would not allow you to speak the way you wanted to speak. So, what you did was you conformed to their ways and always spoke badly about your own people. Now, listen to the way she's talking since she got kicked to the curb by the Daily Wire. Look at how she's talking now. Now, she claims she does this kind of talk all the time. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay. And this really, what this does, y'all, it proves Candace 100% is a grifter. KD, you want to add something to what I said? KD, are you
You know,
there?
Lisa. I'm just gonna keep it simple because everybody know what the business is with her. Basically, she just like most scripters do. They read the script for a bag. That's
Yeah.
what she did.
Yes. You want anything?
I mean, come on. It's like you basically told the world when you first did that TEDx stand up that she did, giving a on how to dox people. You did that for a bag. You read that script for a bag, and now all of a sudden, since the so-called conservative movement was so hot for her, she went and gripped into that, read that script for the same bag, and now when they drop you off, now you're doing the same thing all over again. Come on, Kundis, we know your deal. You just read another script for a new bag, but the problem is the bag ain't going to be as big as you think.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. So the thing is, y'all, Candace is full of crap. We heard what she said about George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Michael Brown. I mean, it's so many that were killed. She was the kind of person that kick you when you're down. Whenever we were feeling a certain kind of way because one of our own were killed by the police, she always came out in favor of the police. She did it every single time like clockwork. Now she's trying to sit and pretend that, oh, I've always talked about Black people like this. I've always said we were the best this and the best that. And, oh, we do everything better. We got a better sense of humor. She wasn't talking like that. She must take us all for a fool, for real. You know, Eric Ogletree, thank you for the super chat.
Well, Lisa, if my memory serves me correct, didn't she come out with a book doing the exact opposite, trashing us all over the place in her book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She did it every chance the cameras were rolling. She had something negative to say. Remember, she said Black people were the most murderous people in the history of this earth. We are the most I said there is no way we are the most murderous people, because if we really were, we would have took our enemies out long before now, if that were the truth.
And then on top of that, we would have got rid of a few laws in addition to that. But what she failed to realize is that we didn't have the power that she think we had. If anything, we didn't have any. So how can we sit over there and be the most murderous, you know what? And yet they control the gun sales. They control who has guns or not.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
Yeah. Now, Eric, you said happy Easter. Well, I don't celebrate Easter, but thank you for the super chat. Lamont J. Williams, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah. You know, I mean, this is incredible, but she actually wants us to have amnesia about, I guess she wants us to have amnesia about the things that she said. So we know about a week ago, Candace departed from the Daily Wire because they let her go. She was fired. And it all started when she weighed in on that Israel-Hamas war. And they felt she did not take the side of the Jews. And she was talking about the genocide of the Palestinian people. And that's where it all began. And this was about a month ago when she fell out with them folks, the people that put Candace up, you know, and propped her all up. They cut ties with her. It was that David Horowitz, that foundation. He was the one that propped her up in the first place and started paying her. And then she was with the Daily Wire. And for a while, the Daily Wire said they weren't going to let her go. And I told y'all, even back then, I said, they gonna let her go. And they sure did. And they said them folks were calling and demanding that Candace get fired. And ultimately, they let her go. So Candace, right now, is trying to get back in the good graces of the Black community. Now, it's been kicked around, do we bring Candace back in the fold and forgive all? Or many people like myself feel the damage is done. The damage is done. There is no way to repair what has been broken. Okay? It's no way to repair this. And I just don't see how we can bring Candace back. But we do have some, there's a lot of people that still like Candace, because the diehards, they'll come in your comment section when you put anything out about her. And they're like, well, she's telling the truth. Telling the truth about what? Exactly. Telling the truth about what? What she says about us is no truth. We have never been the most murderous people on this earth. But I'll tell you who was: the ones that came and colonized this land. And it's almost like everything they do, they try to project it onto us. And because Candace is married to a white man, she joins right in and does the same thing. Now, I was reading over the time, Candace, I believe, started with them like back in 2017, y'all. That's when she got up on these Jewish-owned platforms and started spewing all of the stuff she did about us. Y'all, they said they paid Candace $10 million. Now you understand, $10 million. Now you understand why Candace was doing what she was doing. She did it all for money. We all knew that. We just didn't know who was backing her. But since all of this stuff has fell apart on her, we now know who's backing her. And it says that Candace has earned $10 million spewing all that hateful stuff about the Black community. 10 million. That's how much she got paid by them folks. She won't get another one because they done turned on her butt. See, Candace will still be out here, but it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same as it been since 2017 up until the time they got rid of her. But yeah, she will still be out here, but it will never be the same. Just like Paris Dennard. Paris Dennard, he was always on, was it at CNN? He was always on there running his mouth. He was another one, had all kinds of hateful things to say about the Black community, right? And he's still out there. He got a podcast, but it has never been the same for him since they kicked his butt the hell on off of that network. It's never been the same. It's the same way for Roland Martin's fat ass. Roland Martin's fat ass, he can't get the same notoriety that he had before either, because they said he was acting like a big ass arrogant prick. I hope you're listening, Roland. Roland, go fuck yourself. So anyway, y'all, it's never going to be the same for Candace Owens from here on out. I do believe she will still be out there, but it's going to be nowhere near the way it was before. Yeah.
Well, of course not. I mean, come on. I mean, you're talking about going out here on your own. You're going to find out how difficult that is. And the same people that claim to be for you, they better be filling up your coffers. They better be filling up your bag, or you really going to be up out of here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, that's one thing when you get hired by Massa. See, when he gets done with you, your career is never going to be the same. And that's what all of these people got in common. When Massa got tired of you, yeah, you're still out here, but you are never going to have the same notoriety that you had before. That is a fact. And it's the same way with what's that thing that Tiffany Cross and
Andrew Gillum.
Yeah,
gay
yeah.
mayor.
It's the same thing with them. Angela Rye. Yeah. it's never going to be the same for them. Yeah, they may build up a little podcast, but it's never going to be the same exposure that they had before. So, y'all, that's where we're starting with Candace O. What were you going to
It
say?
just seems. Sorry, Lisa. It just seems like to me that every time it's like it seemed to me like these them folks over there. I think they're the originators of pump and dump. See, when you speak their language and read their script, yeah, they pump your bag up full of green. But when they done with you, they dump you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what happened to her. They discarded her. They have no need for her. And at one time they were telling you how smart and intelligent and great Candace was, and Candace know what she talking about. Candace this, Candace that, right? Now go over there and listen to how they talk about her. Oh my God, she's a disgrace. She's horrible. She's like, well, wait a minute. Y'all weren't saying that about her from 2017 all the way up until the time she gave her opinion about that war over in Gaza. You didn't have nothing but glowing things to say about her. See, she was all good until you felt offended by her. Now, all of a sudden, you should hear how horrible they talk about Candace now. She is everything horrible. If she was that bad, then why did you sit there and hand her a bag for all the hateful things she was saying about the Black community? And it just goes to show you, y'all, see, as long as you talk bad about the Black community, you are safe all over social media. It don't matter what platform you're on, you are safe on social media. But as soon as you turn on them folks, or you say one thing they don't like, one thing, look at how fast they turn on you. Talk about a fair weather friend. That's exactly what they are. And those are the exact people in your life you should stay away from.
I'm gonna go ahead and debunk a little something that they continue to just put out here. I'm gonna debunk some real. You cannot be a free thinker if you're sitting up here reading their damn script. You're not a free thinker. You're a puppet.
How you doing, LVZ?
I'm doing good, Sister Katie. What's going on?
Wait, hey, did you see the video I showed of Candace?
No, I missed it. I was just getting out work.
All right, hold on. I want you to look at this. I'm gonna play it over for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Because
Chat room, what's up, family?
we were getting ready to get into Diddy after this one, but let me see if I pull that one up. I'm gonna pull this up and play it for you. Can you see the screen, LVZ?
Yes, ma'am.
You see Candace?
Yeah, I see Candace.
Okay, hold on.
Black Americans are incredibly talented. Like I said, when it comes to the arts and creativity, I just find Black American to be funnier. I think we're also funnier. I think we have a natural sense of humor. Like when we're comedians, we do it the best. Also, when we sing, we do it the best. When we're athletes, we do it the best.
See, Black pride. Yes,
I
Candace.
say this on
That's
my
what
show.
we want from Candace. Black pride. Not all of the other shit that makes us say, is she proud to be Black or is she not proud to be Black?
And if you watch my show, you're not hearing anything new. This is what I say. This is the lessons in all of that. Forget the headline about what I said, but why I say it offends me. I'll say because this is what I grew up with. And this is what I know we are capable of. Because I know you can do better. And I know who's making the decisions in the boardroom. And I see their evil game and it's Machiavellian. And I'm just not having it. That's why I'm not allowed to speak to Black Americans on the headlines. That's why they want to separate us, is because they are worried about what would happen if there was a Black Renaissance.
Now, did you hear what she said? She was not allowed to speak to Black America. But what do you think about what she just said? LVZ, are you there?
Bullshit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear
y'all
you.
hear me? I meant to say,
Yes.
Okay, bullshit. That's what I got to say. Because what do you mean they wouldn't allow you to talk to the Black? You were talking to us when you said that Ahmaud Arbery deserved to die. You was talking to us when you said that George Floyd was on fentanyl. Weren't you talking to us when you were talking about how much crime we commit and how we aren't we don't try to strive to be excellent? Weren't you We're talking about how we blame it. We a bunch of chimps. She
Yep.
called us chimpanzees one time.
Oh, she
So,
sure did. And
I'm
she
trying
said we were the most murderous. She said we were the most murderous people in the world.
So I'm trying to figure out, what do she mean they won't let you talk? Who won't let you talk to us
Right.
all the time? It's just saying with some self-hating, self-deprecating garbage. And Joe Budden, I'm not even gonna get on him. The hell with him too.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Yeah. She knew what she
But
was
yeah,
doing.
this is disgusting. And anybody who falls for this is a bigger Sambo than that greasy chicken crumb lip Negro that be calling Jason Black, calling himself the deacon, caping for Candace Owens. Damn, Candace Owens, man. You don't come back from the shit you did. Talk about if we listen to your show, you say that all the time.
No,
Man, I'm about to say, if we listen to your show, we hear how we ain't shit all the time.
Right, exactly. But she trying to act like she's been putting that message out there all along on her show. That is an outright lie.
Right.
A lie. And see, you know, she was with Joe Biden. You know, he ain't gonna challenge her on nothing.
Right.
And that old lame ass interview the Breakfast Club did with her, that was a joke.
So too, and what's so sad is that bullshit on the Breakfast Club was more challenging than that right there. Because this was the thing. Did Joe Budden even watch that bullshit interview, Lisa? KD. Obviously he didn't, y'all, because remember, she said on that video that the reason she married a white guy because she married her IQ. So you think we so great, but we not great enough to marry. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Wouldn't that be considered the biggest grift in her career? Latching on to that man like that? I would.
How you doing, Kid Gravity? Beyond, I see you out there. But yeah, so that's the BS she's out there saying. No, I've been saying this about black people all along. I was like, no, you weren't. I said, boy, she just act like, I guess any lie that comes out of her mouth, we're supposed to go along with it. I don't think so, Candace. I don't think so.
Exactly. Been saying it all along to who? Where were we when you was in it? Right. I'm gonna be honest. I can't be for sure that she didn't say it. I just can be for sure she didn't say it to us.
Right. How you doing, Tareen? So this is Diddy. So Monday he was raided by the police and Department of Homeland Security. I don't know if anybody saw them pictures, but what they did to his LA mansion was they tore the place up. I mean, they tore that place up. They tore it up. And they went in Miami, but they didn't really show much of what they did in Miami. But, you could see like they bust open his safes and ransacked the closets, ransacked the whole, they ransacked that entire place.
Right.
And they went down in Miami. Now, from what I read in the reports, they took quite a few things out of that house, electronics and things out of the safe. And they said they took quite a few things out. Now, what they took or what evidence they claim they found, we haven't heard yet. I don't know how much of their investigation they're going to give to the public. But yeah, they are after Diddy. And like I said, I would not be shocked in the next few weeks you'll hear about him getting arrested or a warrant out for him, because I do believe it's going in that direction.
I'm gonna be honest, Lisa. I'd be shocked if I hear in a few weeks it's a arrest for him. Because I don't think they caught. I don't think they found anything. Because I
Yeah,
think, honestly, I think if they found something, they would have got it. Because one, the warrant wasn't for him; it was for his house.
right. Which they
And
got to.
right, and anybody who know anything about that, the minute they go in that house, if they find anything incriminating, the next day your ass is in court.
Now, the thing is, they handcuffed both of his sons because they said they were in the house. Now, Diddy was not there, but his two sons were, and they said they got handcuffed, but they had to let them go. And
Right.
the last I heard is after they were let go, they got their stuff and got the hell up on out of there. I said I would have left
Um,
too. They ransacked the house. Man, you supposed to stay in the house like that after they done tore
Right.
the hell up out of it?
And then they can shoot your ass too. Don't think that they
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
shit up as they go along. This
And
is this all I want to know, Lisa. Why ain't nobody running up in Nickelodeon?
I don't know. Well, I think we kind of know. We know why they ain't bothering them.
I'm
We
about
do
to say, we said, look, we know it was pedophiles at Nickelodeon.
know.
It's certified pedophiles that we know was at Nickelodeon, y'all. And man, ain't one TV show come off the air.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know
this
what?
shit is
And you know what else too? Because when they ransacked the house, they were talking about some of the celebrities, that had ties with them, and they brought up Prince Harry and Prince William. And I said, well, when Diddy was around them, they were barely adults. What could they have done? Come to find out, Diddy did ask because he was doing some kind of fundraiser for, I guess with their mother was some part of the foundation, and
Mhm.
asked them to go, party with them, and they turned them down. They said they couldn't do it. But the way they had it in the media, they tried to almost imply, oh yeah, they went down. They were with Diddy too. And I was like, no, they really weren't. He was just performing at some kind of drive they were having, and that was it. But it just goes to show you how the media always trying to mislead you. Yeah, Clive Davis. Now they're saying Clive Davis is way more involved in this whole thing than you think.
Hey,
But you see how they're keeping his name out of everything.
his name gonna be out of everything. It's just like this, Lisa. It was just like I was giving the example today. They've always, the white society has always targeted the black people to make you feel like we were some criminal mastermind. I give you a prime example. Rayful Edmond, the drug dealer from DC, when he gets locked up, he gets arrested. They arrested that man's mother. So in order to get his mother free, what he did was he told on Griselda Blanco's son, who was his connect. Now, come to find out, after we see all these movies, the government already knew that they were selling cocaine, but they never went after them. They only went after all of the black drug dealers, y'all.
Right.
That was it, because they are the biggest trouble. So my point is, man, even if Diddy was a bad actor, they wouldn't even be going after none of the ones who put him up to it or made it possible for him to do it if he did. But
Right.
but this is the thing I've noticed the most, Lisa, because again, I already told you, I don't believe nothing that the government or the white media say. And the one thing that got me right here is this, that I'm noticing that my family, I want y'all to notice. Now, any other time, it's a problem to shame somebody for being gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any other time, if you, well, so now this is just a all right, put it this way. If Diddy was white, this would be called a homophobic attack.
Mm-hmm.
This would be called a homophobic attack. But because Diddy's black, the thing that they haven't said he did nothing wrong. They haven't told us what crime. They said sex trafficking, but I don't know how you sex traffic grown sex workers. You can't sex
Well,
if you a sex.
It depends on what names or what they're trying to imply. Now, from what we heard, everybody was grown, but
Right.
what do they have? And see, that's the thing. I don't know. It's confusing to me, the whole thing.
Exactly. But watch this. Just watch this. So in New York, right, they say that it's legal to do sex work, right?
Yes.
You don't shame sex workers. Puffy is from New York and he was hiring sex workers. So now it's illegal to hire the sex workers, but it's illegal to be a sex worker. That doesn't make sense.
But listen, they're letting those illegals get away with that shit in New York. Those illegals are out there doing that mess. And and that's what I was telling everybody when I did my video. I said, it's amazing how when anybody from our community goes out there and do whatever they need to do to get money, they need to be locked up. That's a crime. You need to go to jail. But when the illegals start hooking out there, guess what they said? They just trying to make it. They just trying to survive. I said, wait a minute. That's not what you say. That's not what y'all say when our folks are out there.
This is what they say when I lock that black whore up and that black chick too.
But that's what they were saying when the illegals were out there. They just trying to make it. They just trying to survive. Wait a minute. You said it was a crime when our folks do it.
And that's my point now, Lisa. I just can't get with this shit. You trying to tell me that P. Diddy broke the law by sex trafficking sex workers? Hold on. But they sell sex already. Yeah, they sell sex. So you saying that P. Diddy offered to use their services? Yeah. So that's sex trafficking? See, none of this is making sense. Sex, they not saying that he made somebody sell their JJ. They not saying that. What they keep saying is P. Diddy having wild sex parties. And he having sex with men too. And,
wasn't Harvey Weinstein
a lot of our
wasn't Harvey Weinstein doing that? And it took them over 30 years. It took them over 30 years to get around to doing anything to him.
Thank you, Lisa. Harvey Weinstein was having sex with men and women too. Nobody criminalized his homosexuality. But they're criminalizing Diddy's so-called homosexuality. They're using the fact, they said, look, he gay, so he got to be a pedophile. That's basically what they're doing.
Well, we'll see what they came out with because they sure ain't saying much right now. We don't know what they took out. We don't know, we're not hearing nothing about any evidence or anything possible even on the electronics, like the computers and stuff that they took out of there. We haven't heard nothing. So
exactly.
We shall
they haven't told you yet what the crime was. They just allude to things, and we've been jumping. A lot of black folks been jumping out the window because now they fans of the police. I just don't understand. I don't care.
I ain't no fan of no cops, okay? And I'm not fan to no government agents either.
Before you go ahead, I'm going to speak on this, but I'm going to take it in a different direction. I never thought I'd find myself agreeing with Tone Talks, but it just seems more and more to me like every time a black person, quote, make it up there and the enemy gets to take it away, that just let me know all this so-called celebrity success. Yeah, I'm going to say it. It's fake.
Yeah, it is.
Because if they can take it away as fast as they can give it to you and let you stay on that ledge for how long they want until you cross that line, they can take it away? Mm-hmm. What else am I supposed to
hey, you don't got no right. You don't got no rights that they bound to respect.
Right. And you see what even with Candace in that situation, Candace was fine until she gave her opinion about the war. And now, because she said something about the Palestinians being genocide, now they're ready to dump her off and get rid of her.
Well, they should, because That's Candace dumbass fault. You stupid bitch. If you listen to the people that you were supposed to be of, if you listen to the black people, the people that you went out of your way to denigrate and mock and disrespect, if you listen to us, you stupid bitch, you would have known we keeping our mouth out of this situation, and you never would have got fired.
Mhm.
And to add to that, LVZ, really, because if I really thought about it, she really claimed to be for black positivity and all that. If she really was for that, let's be honest, there is no bag connected to black positivity. She would not be a $10 million earner if she stayed on that path. Come the fuck on, Kundis. Who the fuck you think we are?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's
Ain't
what Daddy paid her.
My ass.
Right. You know,
Right.
isn't it? And you look how fast it was for them to dump her. She's been working for them from 2017 to 2024. She says
Yeah.
one thing they did not agree with, and they uprooted her whole career. I said, see, that's why, that's why that term fair weather friends, they're talking about them.
Mhm.
These folks ain't gonna never stick by you under any circumstance. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta be
Only
a
thing-
fool to be clinging on to these people at this point. I mean, I guess some of our people are just not learning. I guess you're just not learning.
But nah, you already know, Lisa. Cooning is like cooning like herpes. They just can't get rid of.
Mhm. Lord knows.
Cooning is like herpes. Them motherfuckers, they cannot get rid of it. It's just
No.
no cream. And look, it might die down for a minute, but they gonna have a flare up. They
Right.
gonna have that's what they got. It's just like herpes. They get a flare up every now and then. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Next
And
thing you know,
yeah, exactly. Now we're gonna move on to old crickety Joe Biden. He
oh, shit.
recently did an interview with Jonathan Capehart, and he said
Gay part.
illegal immigrants built this country,
Built the country.
and he got dragged. And then
He's
in
good.
another interview, he said the middle class built the country. Wrong on both accounts. Okay,
I
no.
was gonna say, unless the slaves was middle class, I don't see how that happened. Was it middle class slaves, Lisa? It was
Yeah.
slaves with top hats building the country, y'all.
You know,
Hold up,
and-
hold up.
Go
These
ahead.
are some of the same fuckers. These are some of the same fuckers that want to tell me slavery ended. That's what they said. They want to tell me that slavery ended. Man, if you don't come and get out here with that bullshit, go ahead, BZ.
Here's the thing. This right here, when you see stuff like this shows you Joe Biden. This is the same man that was on the Senate floor using the N-word. Okay, this man ain't changed. He just got old and crickety, but he's still the same person. He can't even bring himself to say that black people built this nation. He can't even bring himself to say it. This man is the same as he was back then.
This is what he bought himself to say. Here's the deal. You niggas didn't build shit. I built it all by myself. It was me. Me and little Johnny Washington. We did everything together. Here's the deal. That's what he did. See, this old motherfucker, I can't believe it. I don't know if it's the Alzheimer's. I don't know if it's the Alzheimer's or he's just being a racist bitch again. But I'm going to say it's a little bit of both. How the fuck can you sit up here begging for our vote and then say a goddamn Mexican?
It's the latter.
A Mexican, right? A Mexican built the country. They didn't build their country.
No,
how the fuck they gonna build?
Right, and they didn't come over until much later.
Okay? Way later.
It
was a White House. It was a capital. All of that shit was here when they got here.
Thank you.
Trying to sell some oranges on side of the road.
But wait a minute, Lisa. Didn't we have to go down there to Mexico to help them win their war? Didn't we have to go
That
down
was
there to
my-
help?
Yeah.
That
Now,
was my
come on now.
granddaddy. Yes, he did. That was my great granddaddy. Yes, he did.
That built how the hell they gonna build the damn country when they can't even stay in the fucking sun?
Well, all you got to do is look at the countries they come out of. Now, if you look at all these countries, Venezuela, Mexico,
Mhm.
do those nations look like they're built up to you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Nah, this is right, Lisa. I was saying that today.
You ain't gonna build your shit at home, but you gonna go to another land and build everything up. Come on now.
And build everything else up. And don't nothing look like that where you came from.
Right.
Y'all shitting in ditches outside, and we got running plumbing. But we look, y'all. I said that today. Why? I said, man, they should sue every plumbing and electrician company in America that's hiring these Hispanics. And people was like, why? What's wrong? They do the work. I said, nigga, go to Venezuela, Argentina, Mexico, you name any of them countries. Which one of them are world renowned for their great plumbing?
None.
Which one of them are world respected for their electricity?
Look, y'all.
So why in the fuck are they over here fucking shit up?
Even when you look at their capital cities and you look at the cities here in the US, it's like day and night. There are no similarities, okay?
Exactly, Lisa. And the only thing that look like something over here is the old shit that the black people built when they was there hundreds of years ago. That's the only thing that look like it's worth for shit in South America.
Mm-hmm.
And even with the buildings are over there, isn't their buildings falling down because they fail to maintain the upkeep of that construction?
Not only are the buildings falling down, KD, the houses are falling down.
KD have that shit made out of Adobe.
It is not unusual for a storm to pass through there and the houses collapse.
Go right down. How many people
maintain the houses? They don't do nothing to maintain the house, so it collapses.
I mean, I hear that in Puerto Rico, I hear that in Cuba, I hear that in all these damn countries. All of them.
But KD, it's because of what they still, who knows what Adobe is in the chat room? Because that's what they build most of their houses out of. Clay.
Yeah.
Most of their house, when you go out California, you want to know when you're in a Mexican neighborhood, all the houses are built out of Adobe.
Mm-hmm.
That shit out of pizza box.
Yeah.
And we got them working at every construct. Tell me this, Lisa. Why do we got people who come from dirt roads working on construction sites trying to pave roads?
We got them because these mofos here love slaves. And
they
so
hate us.
They can pay pennies on the dollar to some chump that comes across the border. They love it.
Cheap labor. That's exactly what the hell it is.
And he don't do half the look. This the funny shit. I guess you get what you pay for only count if you're not black, because you didn't pay. Because you didn't pay the slaves, but you got work that lasted for hundreds of years.
Right.
You paying these motherfuckers top dollar so you don't have to pay black people. It's cracks all in new buildings and cracks all in the road.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
They building houses that fall down from a rainstorm.
Slavery in it, huh? Jim Crow Joe. Slavery in it, huh? Slavery in it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is what Joe Biden.
He let his
This is what I think, y'all. Since Joe Biden wants to give all this credit to illegals for building the nation, They can vote for him in November.
Thank you. I'm about to say maybe they should vote for his ass. Then he can give them credit for saving the country too.
Mm-hmm. They should.
Like they keep
But
begging us to do.
but first
They
they
should
got to
vote
pay.
for
They gotta pay off. But first they got to pay off the Supreme Court in order for that to happen.
Well, with KD,
Man, they
they
don't,
don't.
KD.
KD, they don't care about following rules. They only care about it when it comes down to us. When it comes to anybody,
Yeah, that's what I'm about
they
to say,
don't care
KD.
about no law. They don't care about no rule. They don't care about no policy. They only care when it's us.
Thank you, sis. That's just how Grace say to bruh. You know damn well that the Supreme Court will change like the weather as long as it ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
It's
I
us.
said what I said. They pay off the Supreme Court, they're gonna get the vote.
Yeah. Oh no, they ain't even got to pay them. All they got to do is agree to come here and work for cheap, and they already doing it. They ain't even got to pay them.
But
Yes,
go
we will
look
accept you as our
go
master. We like the white Jesus.
and go look at the farm workers. There are articles out there where all of them walked off of the farm because, see, over time, they do just what they did to us. They start treating them like garbage. And when they get so out of hand on how bad they treat these migrants, they all leave together and leave the farmer high and dry. The stories are all over the place where the white farmer will start treating them like dirt. And then one day they just don't show up no more.
That's true.
And that's been going on for decades.
And speaking of which, I believe that's what about to happen to Tyson Chicken over there when they hired over 5,000 of them folks over there.
Yeah.
What's about to happen?
Good call.
Because
Good call, KD.
one thing I know about them folks, they can't resist treating you bad. They can't resist. They can't resist treating you bad. And see, they don't know this place like we do. If they were smart when they get here, they should come straight to black folk and talk to us, because we'll tell you the deal. But since they want to act like they already know and we bunch of lazy so-and-sos, then let them find out on their own. Let them find out.
A lot of people, Lisa, don't want to give it up either about this fact that I'm about to spit. Hey, y'all, even though they fast tracking these people over here, y'all know, like I know, the white supremacist right wingers, yeah, they hate us, but they'd much rather deal with us than them. How many times have you been at work and some racist white guy said to you, shit, I rather at least you could speak English?
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you heard a racist white guy say that at your job? At least you.
I can tell you some stories. We had one.
Right.
I was pretty new and I was still in my early 20s. They brought this one in, some little skinny behind white dude, right? And he would get in front of black people, and this is what he would say: I don't like black people. I don't like this and I don't like that, right? So one day, I used to be the ones that hand out the paychecks. So I had his paycheck. And I looked at him and I told him, the next time you stand in front of any of my people talking all that, I don't like black people this and I don't like that, I said, I'm going to tear your paycheck right up in your face. Do you know that man ain't never opened his mouth like that again? Yeah. Yes, I did. I told him I was going to rip his paycheck up. He wouldn't have nothing to cash.
Oh, so you know you'll do that shit. He ain't stupid now.
He never got in front of the black folks running his mouth again.
Right.
And I was going to do it.
Because he was just honestly, Lisa, those type of white guys, we all know them. He was waiting for somebody to check his ass. You know, he wanted to see how long he could get away with talking that goofy shit.
And that's what I got on them, because I said, how you going to let this little skinny ass feather light boy get in your face and say this and you don't do nothing?
That's why I said that, because he was only saying how long it was going to be before somebody checked him. And when he saw you check them, he went, damn, she threatened to tear up my money.
I did.
The rest of these
I
motherfuckers
had
might
his
threaten to
paycheck.
tear me up. Yep.
Yeah, he would have got another one, but he would have had to wait. That was the
Yeah, you
point.
had to wait.
So, yeah, you know, so that took care of that. We didn't have that problem anymore. But the bottom line is, I was so mad at my folks for just taking that off of him. But he would just do it every chance he could get. I don't like black people. I don't like black people. I said, you should have. I said, see, y'all sat around and let him come
That
back
he get away
do
with
that
this for too
repeatedly.
long. Yeah, he
And
got away with it too
see,
long.
that job had a union, and they wanted
Oh,
me.
he should have been gone.
Right. They wanted me to be the new shop steward. You know why I
Mhm.
didn't take it, LVZ and KD? You know why I didn't take it? Because the black people on that job would come and complain to me about everything. Oh, I don't like this, and this is wrong, and that's wrong. Then I would say, okay, well, let me get a meeting together and I'll bring the managers in. So I would arrange
And
the
they
meeting.
won't say
We
shit.
would get in the room. I would be the only one talking, and them Negroes would all be sitting there with their mouth shut. And I was like, no, I'm
Lisa,
not taking the shop steward job. Y'all asses are on your own. Now I'll speak up for
Lisa,
myself, but the rest of y'all can go kick rocks.
Lisa, full disclosure, when people have been wondering where I've been, like late last year, after like October, December, and I seemed a little stressed, that's what was going on. We in a union, motherfuckers coming to me complaining. Then when we got in the meeting with the managers, and I put them on Front Street, and I'm waiting for other people to back me up, other than the people that work with me. I mean, other than the people who are on my crew. Because my crew backed me up. But the rest of the building didn't say nothing. And right after that, Lisa, they've been trying to retaliate on me. I just got this shit over with where I called their ethics and bust everybody out. So now they leaving me alone. But I swear they was trying to fire me for 4 months for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know,
Because I speak up for my money.
They weren't trying to fire me, but you know, after a while, I'm like, what the fuck do I need to be in excuse me, y'all. What the hell do I need to be in a union for? And every time I get in front of them folks with y'all don't say nothing. I'm the only one
say a damn thing
in the damn room. I'm the only one talking. Man, I got so sick of that. I just walked away. I just like, look, I'm just going to come here, do my job and go home. The rest of y'all and your problems, leave me alone. Leave me the hell alone.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this, Lisa, and I know this is an unpopular opinion. They just want to see who's willing to get their own head cut off. And they was looking at your head as sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I said it.
Oh no, you right, KD. They was trying a little trick bag to see who the quote unquote troublemakers would be and see what they could get us on. The problem is I go to work. So they couldn't fuck with me. What ended up happening is everybody like, you can't get rid of one of our best workers because y'all got attitude issues with them, or y'all got personal conflict issues with it. It don't mean nothing to them.
This is exactly why I go to my job and treat it like a business and nothing else. Because once they do all that other stuff, they can take it away just as fast.
Yes, they can.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got KD and LVZ. I got so sick and tired of being the only one that would stand up and speak, and the rest of I just got sick of it. And and you know what? Add insult to injury, y'all. Some of these mofos were bigger than me. These old big old fat black women and these old big old tall black men, and y'all gonna get in a room and be all scared.
They get in front of that white man and turn to a mouse.
Oh, man, come on.
Let's be real, Lisa.
In front of that white man.
Let's be real, Lisa. Deep down, they wanted to see your head cut off and chopped off. That's deep down. That's what they wanted to see.
Nah, KD. Deep down, what it is a lot of people is cowards.
Yeah.
Some of these people didn't want to see Lisa's head cut off. Some of these
What
motherfuckers was hot.
that,
Listen at me,
that,
KD. Listen,
that
K,
childish
listen.
dude want to see somebody's head cut off. Let's be real, man.
Okay, no. Some people don't even care if you get your job. I mean, some people are not really cool with you getting your head cut. Some of them just scared that something gonna happen to them. Just like with me, ain't nobody want me to get my head cut off. They just scared to say something. Half of them Mexican, KD, so they scared they gonna get sent back home. The other half is tethers, so they gonna do what white daddy say anyway. Then the 1/3 of us that's foundational Black Americans, either we old, which means the older ones are close to retirement, they don't want to make waves. Then you got niggas like me. Well, they figured shit. The company figured, well, everybody else being quiet and being bitches, if we just get rid of these boisterous ones, everybody else will fall in line. So it ain't always about the other people. It's normally about management wanting to be have slaves they can control that won't revolt. You want slaves that ain't gonna revolt. You want slaves that's just gonna pick the cotton, and if you tell them they ain't picking enough, they'll just go, well, how much more you want, sir?
How you doing, True Royal? Shalom.
I'm doing fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did
you watch any of what I've said so far?
I was watching it. Yeah, I've been watching it.
Did you see the video I showed on Candace?
No, I didn't see the one on Candace. That part I didn't see. No, I gotta watch that. I have to go back and watch that.
None of us saw the Candace video. Don't feel bad. I ain't see it either.
Okay. But I've been knowing about her situation. Yeah, she getting her nigga moments.
Nah, this video, Auntie. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the cliff notes, Lisa. The video, Auntie. Candace Owens is in front of Joe Budden talking about, I've always said that we're the best athletes, we're the greatest people, Black people to do anything. I've always said that. And Joe Budden said, that's what we talking about, Black pride. We didn't know if you do more of that and the other shit, you wouldn't have so many problems. She said, well, if you that shows me you've never bothered to watch my show. I say it all the time that Black people are excellent.
Yeah, whatever. Right. Candace will say whatever she gotta say. She's just trying to keep that bag going all at the end of the day. Yeah. Candace, if Candace see a crack, she gonna run right back over there to the enemy so quick it ain't gonna even be funny.
Right.
I didn't seen this type of stuff before. That girl, she is not original at what she do, and we know Candace ain't bright. Like when Lisa told me, Candace,
right.
show you how Candace think of Black folks. Lisa had told me one time Candace was talking about Colloidal silver, and she was like saying like Black folks didn't know nothing about it. I've been knowing about colloidal silver since I was 9 years old. Shut up, Candace, please. Shut up. You the one on the late show.
Well, damn. No, that don't mean she's so stupid, Auntie. It means exactly what it means exactly what we learned. It means that she don't know, it means she don't know Black people. Just like we learned last week. Look, when she was it don't make you stupid that you don't know Black people. That don't just because you don't know Black people.
LVZ, she grew up in a Black home.
She sure did.
No, she grew up in
LVZ, her opinion of Black folks is like we don't know certain things. Like Lisa said something to me real deep. Let me finish. Lisa said something to me that really shook me. She said when she was coming up as a child, some Black kids was hanging with some white kids and talking about they knew more, or like they you can learn a lot from them and all of that, having that type of mentality. And I wasn't raised like that, so that kind of just shook me, because I had never encountered as a child that some black kids would think, well, let me hang with these white kids because I'm gonna acquire more information and knowledge and all
Okay,
of
so
this kind of stuff.
basically you just validated what I said. She don't know black people.
No.
Yeah, you did. Hold on, now I'll let you finish that. Let me finish.
Busy. No,
this
you
is
too
this
busy.
is proof that she don't know.
Busy. No,
this
you too
hold on,
busy.
hold on.
You too busy.
She
No,
showed,
at the expense.
can I please finish what I was saying?
I'm not going to agree with you.
I can't finish what I'm saying. Come on,
I know you're not. No, not today. I'm not on one of those.
You're not gonna let me. You're not gonna let me tell the truth.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, y'all, just like didn't she just say that she didn't know God is? When finish this statement, God is good.
Nope, it's not.
She said God is good, and everybody was like all the time. She didn't know.
Hold on, because y'all talking on top of each other. We can't even understand.
Right, and that's not cool, True Roy, to say I can't finish my statement.
No, you
can't. All right. True Royal, go ahead and finish.
She said God is. She said she didn't know God is good all the time. Well, I don't even go to church. But I know that because I know black people. And they was like, Jesus, Candace, that's said at every black church. I've never heard that because you don't know black people.
Well, go ahead, True Roy. What were you going to say?
All I was saying to LVZ, I would appreciate it, LVZ, that you wouldn't take your folks, every little thing we say, and make it a contradiction and try to make us look bad at our own expense. Would you please do that?
I wasn't trying to make nobody look bad. I was trying to finish what I was saying. I was saying that I don't think Candace Owens is stupid. I don't think she know black people.
No, I ain't talking about that right
now. That's what I keep saying. I don't think she's stupid.
I'm not talking about that right now. All I said to you was what I'm just saying right now. I'm not talking about Candace. You gotta have it.
That's what
if we say something, you gotta have it. And you won't do Lisa like that, but you'll do KD like that, and you'll do me like that, and then you'll pick apart what we say and try to make us look bad at our own expense.
I didn't pick apart what you said though, True Roy. I was saying
you do it all the time.
Roy, but I didn't. True Roy, if I do it all the time, say it when I do it. All I was saying was that I don't think I literally said. Now you want to go back and hear what I said? Because what I said was, now am I wrong in the chat? Somebody tell me. I said Candace Owens, I don't think she's stupid. I don't think she know black people. You like, nah, y'all was like, nah, she grew up in a black household. I said, I know, but I don't think that them people was black. They was just colored. And one of the reasons was, and I didn't get to finish, because what I was going to say was when I seen her on the Breakfast Club say that she didn't know when Charlamagne said, finish this statement, God is good. I was like, oh, all the time. And she was like, yes, God is good. They was like, no, finish the statement, God is good. She was like, yes, God is good. I was like, all the time. I was like, I don't even go to church and I know that. And when they said all the time, she said she never heard that. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't think she's stupid. I think she don't know black people because she never been around us. She never wanted to be around us. And then when you said that she said she grew up following white people, I was like, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. That's what I mean. She don't know black people. She grew up following white people. And you said it yourself. Don't know black people do that.
Well, I do gotta say. I do gotta say
this point.
If the folks were stupid to buy into her shit and give her money for reading her script, I do gotta say that they're stupid for falling for that, knowing that she wasn't gonna stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, back to Candace. Okay. Now let's talk about when Candace first came to social media. Candace was speaking about a lot of social justice, a lot of discrimination. When she realized there was money on the other side, that's when she switched. But she didn't come on social media, for white people. She was actually for black people back then.
Yeah, because the script wasn't as rich with a bag that it was when she switched over there to the enemy side. the bag was bigger. So that's why she dropped that script and read the other one.
Right.
That's
so
what she did.
If you are naive, wouldn't you be naive about the racism too?
Nah, not if you're a grifter.
Because I mean, she was talking like we do when she first came to social. And in fact, the old videos of her speaking against racism is still on there. You just got to go way back into her video catalog, but those videos are still there. I don't know. I you know, LVZ, I love you, but I don't agree that she don't know black people. You know, maybe she didn't know that because she just don't go to a black church.
Shoot, I don't go to church, but I know that.
Right. But
and I also know not to follow no white people.
Now, you know how far removed from white people she got? I mean, from black people, especially on a social level, she's with a white man. So that's where her world is. But she wasn't always with that white man. They only been married a few years.
And that's, I would claim, the biggest grip in her life so far.
What, mess with the white guy?
Exactly.
Or was the grip faking like she was pro-black at first?
That's what she was doing.
Because that could be
she was doing. Candace was like Lisa was saying, because I listened to some of it when she first hit the pavement. She was out there talking about discrimination and everything. And then she was doing whatever she could to try to create some type of scenario. Because I had even did some research on her where she was trying to hook up with people and put these websites together where you would expose people cheating, and adopt them. She was doing all type of stuff, and she was even going as far as even the complex that she lived in. She was gonna sue them for mold damage, and she was just doing anything. And then when she found her niche, that's what she ran with. And Candace, it was exclusively raised in a black household. Now that don't necessarily mean you hanging with black folks and stuff, but I it's like this. I wasn't raised in the church. I wholeheartedly believe in God. I know God is good and all of that. I was raised in a what you would call an unquote conscious community, but I was very interconnected with the black community and the aspects of it. It was a bunch of people in my family that went to church and all of that kind of stuff. So you would hear what you would hear and stuff. And Candace choose to just be like that because she want to be in favor with the enemy so bad. She gonna say whatever she gonna say and do whatever she gonna do to stay in favor with him. And right now, how she look at it, she's slumming and she on a low. Soon as she get a little crack, she gonna run right back over there to them people if they allow her in.
I don't think they will.
I
don't think they're gonna open the door for Candace anymore.
No, I don't think they're gonna let her back in. But without Grace say, I think that honestly, when she started earlier, when y'all said she was talking like us, well, shit, it was some white people talking like that too. I think Candace follows white people. I don't think even when she was talking about us, she could have got some of that from the Young Turks or somebody. I got her.
Well, LVZ, you right about that part because when Candace was in high school and got in that big old whole big old scandal and stuff in high school because she was a thought and she was only exclusively in high school screwing white boys and stuff. And then some of the other white boys said, hey, I want to get me some because Candace actually, let me show you how deep it went. Candace was out there doing the most in high school with them white boys. Her sister got involved. I didn't even know she had a sister. And her sister had threatened to whoop one of them guys behind, and then they got scared, and then the cops got all involved and all of that. So yeah, Candace always favored them, always was around them, but she had a reputation. Then what ended up happening, the NAACP backed her, got attorneys and stuff like that, but they got burned on the money end of it because her family and stuff didn't know what they was doing. But the main thing
that
was
little bit of ass money.
Yeah, the main thing was that you are right about. She's always been inclusive, even as she was coming up. She hung with them, and we seen that when we was coming up in school. You would see some black folks out there that's all they wanted to do was just hang with white folks. That was their thing.
Right.
Yeah. The most annoying thing about that is those few that hang out with them, they try to use that as a measuring tool for all of us. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
Y'all, you can be, that's why they'll say things like you're trying to be accepted. No, we ain't.
They don't know us.
Mm-mm.
They hear shit about us. They're able to get around us every now and then, but they don't know it. Like you said, black people. Me and you did not grow up in churches, but when somebody go, God is good, we know all the time, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's because we know black people. Just like you know where to go in a certain area to get weed, or know one area to go get music notes, all in the black area.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know how to do that. And that's what I'm saying. A person like that does not know us. And so they operate.
She willfully has been like that, because when she made that statement about Colorado Silver, that lets you know how she thought of black folk. Well, really, it lets you know how she think of herself. She don't think of herself as black. She thinks she's something real superior, and then she gonna be like, "Well, black folks don't know about Colorado Silver." And I said, "This girl sound dumb." Like we don't know how to get up and read, and we don't got a clue.
And then not to mention, because somebody put in here, she's real smart. No, she isn't.
No, she's not.
Another big thing Candace do, she misquote history. She'll put, and I don't know if she's doing it on purpose or her ass is just purely ignorant. It could be both.
Mm-hmm.
But she will say something happened in Black history, and it's almost like she's making it up.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You know what it is? Candace don't read. Candace don't research nothing. She do the crap that Trump do. When Trump was president, they said almost every room he would have TVs on, listening to the news, and that's how he would learn about what little he could learn about foreign policy. He would pick it up on the news, because those briefings that a president gets, a briefing, a domestic and an international briefing. And Omarosa told this. Okay, and those briefings are pretty thick. Trump would not read them briefings, so they would put everything on one piece of paper. Now you're talking about some international stuff and domestic stuff, and you put it on one piece of paper. See, that's the mentality that Candace is on. And a white boy told her behind over in the UK that she was pretty much lazy because she had made some old stupid comment and everything. She done it too much. Candace just be talking off the cuff, and you can't always do that, because being a blogger. I remember one time a couple of years ago, some girl made a comment about me, Lisa, and Taryn, and they said, yeah, I have went back and checked y'all do excellent research. People are not some people are not stupid. You don't never know who gonna go behind you and really check the unquote facts. So what Lisa was saying, where I disagree with Lisa at, is Lisa, she just saying whatever she hear on the cuff, and then she just feel like she's superior enough that she can get away with just saying stuff on a cuff. And there are some people that have called her on the carpet on it and hold her feet to the fire, and it really makes Candace look really. It does make her look dumb. She can't do what Trump do.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I don't. What do we disagree on?
Well, no, what I was saying was I probably missed the point. was she willfully being that way? And I just think she just really that way.
No,
you know?
she's obviously stupid because she always misquote the history all the time. And it's always like when she quotes it, she always quotes it in a way where it's always in favor of white people. That's how she always try to spin it in that kind of way.
Yeah, she so want to be in. She just she want to kiss the enemy behind any cause, huh?
She craves that. She craves that acceptance. I mean, she cares about white acceptance more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that resembles the behavior pattern of what most FBAs call a tether.
Right. Because she is. But if you think about it, she only started going to quote unquote black platforms when she feels like the white platforms won't let her say anything.
Yeah.
Really. She's only going to these black platforms because she feels like the white platforms won't let her say anything. And then when she goes on these platforms, like when she went on the Breakfast Club, she must have heard the criticisms that we all had. We were like, well, listening to her talk still doesn't make me feel like she give a fuck about black people. And even on Joe Budden,
mm-hmm.
he initiated her to say those things about black people. Because we all said, you don't say that any other time. He initiated, was like, Candace, I mean, people are tired of hearing, but well, I always say that. Well, bitch, why you ain't start off? Look, I think black people are the most extraordinary people in the world. I think that they're this, that, and the third, but I think they could do better. It would have been more genuine. He had to drag that out of her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
but see, Candace didn't give a damn, and we have seen this often with these so-called black folks. They will say anything about the black community. It's like Herschel Walker. He was sitting there lying through his teeth, saying he just dragged black men and all of that, and all those things that he said. He was all of that and some, because that's how
they're
it's like there ain't gonna be no repercussions. That's why you get black folks that those type of black folks that will say that type of stuff, and they fear saying this type of stuff for other communities, and then when they do unquote overstep, then they really find out, oh, they can really shut me down, and then what pisses me off, because the ultimate would have been the black media would have just shut her ass out and nobody interview her. I wouldn't have her on my platform at all. No,
I won't. That's what I was like. I don't know what anybody is having her on for, because as long as you have her on, you're helping her thrive.
Yeah.
When they let her go, let her go. Let her go. Let her find her own way.
Because she's just so damn disrespectful, and then you have her on there. She still got that same type of mentality. She still lay down with the enemy every damn day. Yeah. And when you lay down with the enemy, you can't be trusted at all.
Right.
You want to hear True Roar, like I said earlier, where she said, this lets you know that, like you said, she ain't never changed. When that bitch said, oh, I married a white man because I married my IQ. But I thought black people were extraordinary, just not extraordinary enough to marry because of their IQ. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And y'all did see her husband, right?
He ain't bright at all.
There ain't nothing extraordinary about that man at all.
Yeah.
No, you sit him down and start talking to him, and he go blank on you.
Yeah, she has to answer for him. Yeah, yes. I saw that first interview she did when she first married him. She would ask him a question, and he would sit with a blank look on his face, and she would turn around and answer the question for him.
But that goes to True Royal's point that she really wasn't bright at all. Because if you're gonna marry high IQ, which really ain't that damn smart at all, that goes to True Royal's point that she really isn't smart.
No, I know Candace. Candace is full of crap. She's full of crap.
I know she married a big head limey who looked like Johnny Bravo.
All right. We gonna move on to this migrant that was making the TikTok videos and got arrested. Well, his wife is out here boo-hooing, and because they won't let her. He's in jail in Ohio. That's where he is right now, and his wife is trying to communicate with him. And she should be in jail too, because she was scamming right along with him. So anyway, she's boo-hooing and crying because they won't let her talk to her husband that's in jail. The one that was telling people to squat in homes and telling the migrants to come over and get all this free money from the U.S. Yeah.
What?
That's an ugly woman you showed. I don't know if that's her that was on the video, but damn, that bitch look like Mick Jagger.
Blondish hair. Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Damn, she like I thought that was Mick Jagger.
Yeah, I said if anything, they both need to be deported. But see, you know what?
Ooh,
they didn't have
wait a minute. That's that woman.
What?
You saw it? Did you see it?
Did you?
Oh,
what?
damn, wait a minute.
Hold on. She's on here. Here she is. Let me share the screen. No, she ain't nothing to look at. He ain't nothing to look at. So, All right. This is the wife.
Oh, okay.
Her right here.
Oh, I thought that other white woman they were sure. I'm about to say, damn, that's an ugly woman.
See if I can zoom in. She's Venezuelan, just like him.
Oh yeah, send her ass back to Tijuana with a bag of Taco Bell.
Right. She was out there. She was doing shit too, and she really need to go. They had their baby in the U.S.
Where the baby can stay. They got to go.
Yeah, I was watching a town hall meeting they had like about a week ago in Chicago. Oh, them people upset with them migrants over there. They in there defecating in people's yards and doing all kind of stuff.
Because they do that mess at home.
Oh yeah, I know that. I worked with them.
Mess at home, yeah.
I worked with them. Me and LB Zedon talked about that before. They got outhouses at work. When they go in outhouses at work, they get up on top of it and squat. And if they miss, they miss. And they just leave it right there.
Yeah.
They said that about New York. They had those porta potties out there in New York around where they were staying in them shelters. They said they were so bad, they weren't even going to clean them up. They were just going to trash them.
Wow. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all. Oh no, y'all. It's gotten worse. It's happening now. They do that shit in regular toilets. I see it. And motherfuckers do it at their job. They do it at the job. People who work at my job, they go in the bathroom. All of a sudden, their feet will disappear.
Damn. You know they got they got up here in it started in San Francisco. They got a app that you can put on your phone where people keep up where people then took a dump all over the city. They map it out. They literally map it out. I said, damn.
Yeah, well,
Victoria's Spirit, you're right. They never flush.
No, they never do. They never do. And that is the
they
truth.
Never flush.
But this
flush.
Woman, she was squatting in a home in Ohio with her husband. They were talking about how they didn't buy clothes because what they did was get clothes from the store, wear them a couple of times, and then take the clothes back. What they would do is wipe the clothes down with alcohol and take the clothes back to the store. And she was doing this right along with her husband. Don't think he was doing all that mess alone. She was doing that mess too.
Boy, I like to see what her husband looked like because she already looking. Boy.
You didn't hear about Narlell Moreno?
No.
That dude been all over the news.
No, I've been keeping up with some other stuff.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I saw Toria did a video about it because I didn't know who it was either, True.
Yeah.
Toria did a video about it.
He is I did a couple of videos on his trifling ass. And they took him off of TikTok because he was literally on the video telling migrants how to commit crimes. Let me see if I can share this.
Motherfucker.
Loudmouth Venezuelan guy. Yeah, here he is.
Yeah. That Maduro got his ass up out of there.
Yeah, but the scum. Yeah, right. He ain't nothing but the scum he had up in them prisons in Venezuela.
Maduro got his ass out of there, True, and told him he can't come back.
He actually escaped from ICE. They had him detained in Mexico, and him and a couple of other guys escaped. And the thing is, he was in the country since 2022, and they didn't even know where he is. So he gets his retarded ass up on TikTok, making all these videos, and they were able to track his ass down.
About when he's squatting that. Look, y'all, this stupid motherfucker snuck in the country, had the feds dumbfounded. We don't know where the motherfucker is.
Right.
Then he does a video saying, hey, I'm squatting right here. This is how you can squat like me.
Right.
I ain't going nowhere. And the feds are like, yes, you are, motherfucker.
So they just picked his ass up on Friday. Stupid. He's stupid.
Yeah, he need to be gone. We don't need no more stupid motherfuckers over here. We got enough homegrown dumb motherfuckers. We don't need to be important dumb motherfuckers.
Members here already. Go home.
Right, we got enough dumb motherfuckers here. You go look.
That is funny.
I don't agree with the devil on much, but I got to get a white devil that much. Yeah, you got to be smart to come over here. You can't. We got to stop taking just any resource, baby. That shit is getting sad. You getting these big dumbass motherfucking Hispanic kids. They 25 years old in the 12th grade. And do y'all know this?
LVZ.
Did you know? Yeah.
LVZ, I kid you not. I went to school with a white girl. Her name was Joanne. Do you know she flunked 5 times?
Huh?
She flunked 5 times. 5 times. When
Joanne had a full-time job after school.
Listen, when we graduated, when she went up on the stage, she graduated in my class. When she went up on the stage, they announced that she was 22 years old. And
Lisa.
She was finally graduating from high school, and she got the biggest applause.
Yeah, she probably when she graduated, she barely graduated.
Yeah. Joanne was 22 years old because she flunked 5 times, y'all. She graduated from high school.
No, Joanne could go to the bar. She could start drinking.
So that's why when LVZ was talking like that, I said, wait a minute, I really know somebody that happened.
Yeah.
You know what? But I'm gonna tell y'all something real deep. I actually seen with my own eyes and experience. Y'all know I was actually born in Phoenix, Arizona. So I go down there, and my most of my family members are school teachers. So they were having a junior high graduation. One of my cousins graduated. So at the graduation, I see all these limousines pulling up and all that. And I'm thinking, is there some celebrities coming and stuff like that? And then I see all these Mexican kids jumping out of the limousines and all this kind of stuff like that, and making a real big deal out of them graduating from unquote junior high. My grandmother, I said to my grandmother, why would they go spend all this money and expense to this? And my grandmother said, that is about as far as they're gonna go. That knocked me down. I was like, what? That's a big I was like blown away. Because that's good. You graduated from junior high. I ain't getting no damn limousine.
Nah, they might not make it no further than that.
That's a big deal.
Okay, LVZ, I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
This bridge that fell down from that ship, do you know where this bridge is?
Damn right. I had to cross it a few times in my life. Shoot, the day that it fell, I'm headed that way.
What?
Out Essex. Ooh, and I was like, what the fuck is these signs talking about? The bridge is down. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't know nothing about this bridge. I'm going to do a job. I'll pull up and my client go, yeah, well, we got to go a little further north. I said, yeah. He was like, but we can't take the Key Bridge. I said, yeah, I see some sign. What they doing some work? He said, you don't know? It fell. I said, fuck you mean it failed? Mm-hmm. He said it failed.
I got something to say about this.
YouTubed it.
Did you hear what happened? Because it was nothing but those migrants working on this ship.
Working on the boat.
They were working on the ship. And they said the reason why it hit that column is because the electricity on the ship went completely out.
Let me say something. Mercury is in retrograde right now, and it's still destaging. Every time Mercury hit retrograde, somewhere in the world, a bridge collapse. And there's always some type of major outlet. And did anybody catch today that one of them Boeing, I forget which number it is, one of them planes then crashed again? It's all another one.
Another bridge?
Not another bridge. No, an airplane. An airplane.
No. Danielle Meyer got in here. It was hold on. She said something about another bridge. Hold on. She said there was another bridge was hit in another state. Really? Mm-hmm. Another one was hit? Mm-hmm. We got a small bridge. It's not real big. I kid you not, LVZ. I kid you not. Every so many years, they'll rebuild that bridge and that sucker will fall again.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They put it back up and the shit falls down again.
Lisa, because they don't know what the fuck they doing. This is what me and my dad was talking about, because the news here, of course, they've been all over it because it's local. People talk about the 2 backup generators. Dead that, because that ship shouldn't have been in the water.
No. Mm-hmm. No. And see, here's the thing, and here's the thing. No. And you know what? Everybody that was working on that bridge when it collapsed were all illegal migrants.
Illegal migrants.
Of them? Yeah.
Every last one of them.
Single
they
one.
Showed them. They showed them. Me and my father went. Well, you ain't want to give us the job. I guess that's what happened.
You just pulled all the words out of my mouth. You just pulled all the words out of my mouth. I'm gonna take it even a step
you gotta
further.
Look at it
what
this
they
way.
did was they undercut.
It was foreigners guiding the ship, and it was foreigners working on the bridge.
Okay, I'm gonna take it a step further. LVZ pretty much pulled the words out of my mouth. Okay, when they had all them foreigners working there, they undercut it, black men, and then on top of that, they were working at night, and at night you get a differential pay. Up here in the Bay Area, you get like an additional $3 to $5 an hour of pay. They wasn't even getting that pay because they know them black men ain't gonna go for it. They know when you work in that type of at night And then in that dangerous type of territory, you get a special type of pay, even like when you work underground, because it's so hazardous. So they thought the contractors was like, yeah, we getting over and all of that. It gets much deeper than that. But I keep telling y'all, pay attention to what I'm saying. Every retrograde, a damn bridge collapse.
Oh, let me show this. Hold on, y'all. Let me show it. Danielle is telling the truth. It was a bridge in Oklahoma that just went down. It was hit.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's another one.
Hold
on. Let me see if I can put this on. Wow, it took down the bridge too. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can share this.
That's right, John. At a hazardous pay. And you working at night.
And it's dangerous. Some of those jobs you got to do on the bridge is dangerous.
The last job I worked on, I built the bridge. You talking about dangerous?
So here we go. So Oklahoma State Patrol says it is diverting traffic after a barge hit a bridge. So a second bridge got taken down in Oklahoma.
Look, somebody just said 35 bridges have been hit in the past few years.
Wow.
And this is what I was going to say. Somebody has said it when I said that the boats shouldn't have been in the water. It's because now they leaking that. Well, people have been saying these boats are raggedy as shit. They just sail in buckets.
Yeah, because when you work in a marine environment, there's a rust issue. And then what happens in between those boats and everything, like LVZ is saying, they're constantly leaking, and they're supposed to have somebody, believe it or not, you can repair them as they go. I'm telling y'all something I know because I've worked on them. I know what I'm talking about.
But True Roy, what they saying is the repairs ain't been happening.
No, that's exactly what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. They said they are not maintaining a lot of these bridges like they're supposed to. There should be some maintenance done, and they're just letting it go for years and years and years and not doing anything.
So then that falls on the inspectors, because they're supposed to go out there and keep a constant inspection, especially on the bridges in a marine environment, especially in salty water too. It corrodes really fast.
They said that them people been complaining about that barge before it ever hit that thing, that they shouldn't be going out in the water with.
Right. They said the power would go out on that barge all the time. It would just randomly go out and then just come back on randomly.
And see, and then another thing this country is paying for when it comes to that, the metal that they've been using is from over in China, and that shit is bad. You don't know what they put in that metal.
You sound like my daddy, True Roy. He was like, "Va, did you see how that bullshit bridge fell?" He was like, the boat wasn't even going that fast. I said, nah. He said, and do you see how that? He said, and that cheap ass China steel came straight. He said, that ain't no motherfucking Bethlehem steel. That
no, it
China
ain't no
steel. He said that was in the. He said that's in the beginning of the 70s when you was born.
Hit that one column and the whole goddamn thing went down. Like
I used to weld on that. I used to weld on that metal. I used to weld on that metal, and soon as I would weld on it, you didn't know what it was gonna do, because they would just mix it with all kind of garbage, and it would get all kind of like, I'm gonna use the word,
liquefy.
It would get porosity in it, a bunch of holes, and everything in that. And see, bubble up. And then what happens is when it bubble up like that, when it works in a marine environment, then the salt would eat on it. And what they were supposed to do was use galvanized metal, where they would galvanize it. This country is paying for being cheap or outsourcing. Put it that way. Outsourcing it, not using unquote like Kaiser Steel or Bethlehem Steel, where they would do it right here. So this is what this country is paying for, outsourcing.
What you're saying is true. I've heard that about the Chinese drywall. They said the Chinese drywall is garbage. That drywall,
that's why you can hear.
They said it's complete garbage.
That shit that shit made out of rice.
Yeah, like overseas, like we'll see like a big major earthquake and we'll see a building collapse like real bad. Okay, in between these buildings, say you're looking at a wall and it's supposed to be a concrete slab. Well, in between the concrete slab is supposed to be rebar. Well, I was shocked. Over in China one time, they had an earthquake and the wall collapsed, and what was in between the wall was plastic barrels, and then they poured concrete around it. I was like, what?
I'm not surprised.
They use plastic barrels.
There's so many
hold up a wall. Yeah, and then what they did was they formed on each side, so y'all could understand, on each side they formed wood around it, and then they poured it, and then they stripped, and then they let the concrete settle in, and then when they just stripped the wood about it from it, and that was it. So I don't know what kind of standards they got over there, but you know what? They don't give a damn about their people. No, you don't want to be in them damn buildings.
That is true. That is true. What y'all saying about the bridge, because when the Key Bridge went down, they said I think like 35 bridges went down in America. Just in 2023 alone.
So,
yep.
I mean, we don't pay attention to the fact that, like I said that one day getting on the airplane. I said, man, we ain't paying attention to the fact that these motherfuckers need to get worked on just like cars. Your alternator go bad on the highway, that's a fucked up situation. Just like if the alternator go bad in the middle of the air.
Oh, wow. You're right about that.
And it's frustrating when they can't find nothing. Y'all, one day I had left work. And I used to have to travel down I-95 when I worked in Pennsylvania. And then I would get on the Betsy Ross Bridge. And from Betsy Ross, I would just come on home because I worked in Pennsylvania, my last job. I kid you not. This was just before I was trading my car in to buy a Chrysler 300. I'm driving down the highway. The speed limit is 65 miles an hour. You know that bitch cut off on me as I was driving. The bitch cut off on me.
That's scary.
And I was like, oh my goodness, right? So I said, I didn't panic. I just turned the ignition, it popped back on, and I just kept rolling. You know, I trade that bitch in, and I never told the dealer. I don't want to get rid of that damn car. I
don't blame you, Lisa. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Damn right.
They got it. They supposed to do a diagnostic on it anyway and figure that shit out. Make sure that's on them.
They didn't find nothing. They said the car looked good, and and I took good care of it and everything. They didn't find nothing. I didn't open my mouth about that shit.
I'd be sleeping my ass up out of there so quick. Why volunteer for that?
I got behind the wheel of that new 300 and I kept right on getting up.
Wait. Nah, women don't know nothing about no cars anyway. Shoot. Go in there and just turn your stuff in. They probably thought, oh yeah, this woman, she didn't drive it too much. Got this nice little car here. Let's trade this out real quick.
I had a Buick Regal. That's what I had. I had a Buick Regal, y'all. And that sucker, when it got, I had it for a couple of years and it just was getting old and all kinds of stuff. I said, I'm not even going to say nothing about this. I'm going to trade the shit in and be quiet. And that's what I did too.
I love it.
That's no bullshit. They make.
I say anything. These dealers don't do nothing but rip you off everything.
Yeah, that's their responsibility. They supposed to get that thing checked out from head to toe. They supposed to do the maintenance on it before they sell it.
No, you said okay. I got Okay, somebody said the transmission went on theirs. It did the same thing. Yeah,
Nah.
Nothing. Just trade the shit.
Look. My folks. My aunt. She does not drive her car. She never drives her car. She had this Camry that just sat in the driveway so long. I guess something went bad. My cousin, he got diabetes. So he moved in with her, and he was like, "Man, auntie, you need to drive the car." Something was going wrong with it. She said she wanted to get a new one. He was like, "Okay, well, we'll trade it in." She was like, "Well, get what you can get for it." So he drove it around the block and realized it had transmission issues. So he went, got some stop slip or whatever, and rigged it up. My little cousin always could do stuff like that. And then sold it to some. So listen what he do. He sold it to some Arabs, right? He said, "Man, I sold it to some Indians and some Arab people. I got like 2,900 baht." He said, "Boy, they got up." He said they probably got by the gas station. They started calling me. I said, "I don't know what you talking about."
Yeah. See, that's what I was going to say. But, they gave me 5,000 for the car, right? So I said, man, I said, I ain't going to say shit. I'm just going to get in that 300 and I'm going to keep on getting up.
Get up out of there.
Look, we was laughing. We was laughing like I don't know where. I said, well, he should have went back to his homeland. He wouldn't have got hit up like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go back. Go to your homeland. They normally sell us lemons. I don't feel nothing about selling lemons.
You know what?
I mean, that car was nice. It served its purpose when I had it, But
you know what I was thinking?
It was falling apart.
One time my husband was gonna buy this car from this he was thinking about buying this car from this Mexican man. He was a little bit up in age. So Amari said the car looked all decent and stuff. So he went for just to test it out, and the guy was with him. And Amari said, when you start up the car, it sounded horrible. And so he looking at the guy like, So what the man do, he cuts the music up real loud. He said, "It's got a real nice radio, man. It play real good music and everything." Amari said that thing could barely make it around the corner. And all he kept talking about was that damn radio. Amari said he was so insulted. The music is
I'm about to say what it's trying to say.
Give a damn about no damn music.
What is he trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I was tripping off of. I was like, oh, so when he told me that, I said, oh, so he just think all we think about is just all we care about is the music.
You racist.
Yeah, the radio was real good.
Wow.
That's an insult. That's an insult.
What are you trying to say? I ain't stupid. You just, well, nigga, you won't be able to hear this engine about to fall out because you'll be jamming those 15.
Yeah, right. The funny part is they gave me a free customized grill from my 300 too.
Wow.
They were like, well, since you trading that car and you're doing this and doing, we pick out any grill you want. They showed me a catalog. I picked out the grill I want. They put it on there. They didn't charge me nothing for it. And I said, okay, I'm never going back to that dealership again because they may get in my face. Why you sell us that lemon? you traded in a lemon.
So
why you drive it like that?
Yeah, they got mechanics. They're supposed to check that stuff. They can diagnose all that stuff.
Well, they did, and I don't think they see it happen intermittently. It did not happen all the time, so I don't think they saw anything.
Nah, they don't.
That's their responsibility. That's not on you, Lisa. That ain't
no,
on
it's not.
All they did was take that car, and what they'll do, they'll clean it real good inside, make it smell real good and everything. Shine it up, give it a nice wax job. You be thinking, oh yeah, I got something real nice. And then they go around this joker, shut off. Somebody be pissed.
You got full insurance, don't you? You'll be all right.
Yeah. You got to watch some of them states you buy them cars from. I was watching a documentary, like what like some of them states where they had a major flood or something. Man, you be getting a car that's been in a flood. Better be careful.
But nah.
Okay, well, speaking of, they think you gonna buy something just because the radio work. Donald Trump think black people gonna vote for him because he got a criminal record.
Oh Lord!
Now, did y'all see what Trump is selling? Trump is selling merchandise.
I know.
He's selling sneakers. He's selling perfume. He's selling Bibles. This is a billionaire, y'all. This is a billionaire.
He getting pathetic. When I seen the Bibles, I said, "Is he serious?"
They said Don Jr. gonna be selling bussy in a minute.
Yeah, right. Think that's something. Donald Trump is selling.
Damn bad.
Donald Trump is selling cigars, steaks. He's selling, he's still selling the MAGA hats.
And the MAGA shoes.
A whole shop out here, and he's selling all kinds of them ugly sneakers.
Oh yeah. Well, you said Trump is pimp. Trump's daddy was a pimp. That ain't nothing new. Talking about Trump is pimping. Shit, he know what pimping is.
According to Trump, he's a billionaire. Now, how many billionaires do you see doing this?
Man, you know what? Do you know what's embarrassing? For him to go to all those different places, I think it was like, about 30 places to try to get a bond. Nobody would bite.
Yeah, because he don't pay people back.
No, he sure don't.
He don't pay nobody back. That's why they don't want to do it. I don't blame them.
When I watched that documentary on Netflix, and it came in a few parts, and you was spot on, Lisa, because everything that you said, because it was up near your region, they didn't even pay them contractors, and people was waiting for him, and this was years ago. I'm telling you, it's worth watching. It's really worth watching because it really show you Trump ain't changed at all. He always been like this, and he can't get a loan for a penny in this country.
That's why he ran over the police last time he needed a loan.
Right, he had to go all the way to Russia. You know why? Because they ain't figured out what y'all just spelled out for me. I'm over here laughing my ass off, and I don't know what took us so long to realize this. Family, Donald Trump is a crackhead. Come on, he's selling everything out of his house.
That's what a crackhead do.
Yeah,
that's what he do. He's selling everything out of his house. He's got to be a crackhead.
Yeah,
they said those Bibles. The address he's using to sell those Bibles is his Palm Beach address down there in Florida.
That's all crackhead behavior. He right about that.
Crackhead. That's crackage.
Yeah,
that's crackage.
Yeah,
that's crackage.
You right about
Come
that.
Come on, man. Donald Trump is a pothead.
Don Jr. said black men considers him a hero. That's what Don Jr. said.
Boy,
but we don't know none of them. No, we don't know none of them. He was high on crack. This is how we know they crackheads. Look, he's selling everything out of his house, and he don't pay no bills. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's straight crackhead behavior. There you go, Kelvin.
He always lie about how much. He lies so much about his money. Nobody knows if he a billionaire or if he owe motherfuckers.
Well, according to Letitia James, he inflated his net worth so he would qualify for these big astronomical loans. That's why he did that. He didn't actually have billions of dollars at all. He was lying to get these big loans.
But see, that wasn't Trump's fault. They just took his word for it on that.
That's what I'm saying. But see, that's privilege, right? Because we know if a black man wanted a big loan, he gonna have to produce some papers and prove it.
He gonna have to show the rooter to the tutor.
You're right about Donald Trump. They just took his word.
But you know what, LBZ, you saying something real deep because I've seen it in the hood, And not you ain't gonna even say necessarily the hood. I ain't gonna put that on the hood. I have seen people I have known in my family that got that are crackheads. I had a cousin selling the chickens out of her refrigerator.
See, look, my man Damon Reeves.
It wasn't much.
Did you see what Damon Reeves just said? What it is, Auntie? He's bent on the fence.
He been on the fence.
He been on the fence. Now he's slanging everything he owned out his motherfucking home. That don't make no sense. He can't pay nobody. He got to go to Russia to get a loan. Most crackheads do too. only person that loan a crackhead some money is somebody living in another country.
Yeah, they'll go to they'll go to the check cashing center and get one of them inflated ass them little tiny loans, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll get like what? They'll get $300 and then they're gonna have to pay $700 to get $300, but they don't care because they gotta get that crack.
Yeah, no. That man gone, y'all. That man gone. He don't know who.
I never thought of it like that, but that is classic crackhead behavior. You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot he ran against in the presidents. I beat Barack Obama. That crack was good that day. That nigga said he beat Barack Obama. He's like, no, you didn't. You didn't run against him. Remember when he told us eat light bulbs and drink bleach? Crackhead.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Crackhead. Come on, man. A pipe. We got a pipe head and a damn invalid running for president.
Now you remember when he stepped in office, LVZ, he said he wasn't gonna take his salary. I bet you he probably asked for that back too, huh? He probably said, I want my money back.
Auntie, you so good at this. I don't know why you missed this one. I just figured it out. You right. He didn't take a salary. The dope man did. He's a crackhead.
Oh my goodness.
The dope man took salary. He's a crackhead. I get it. Everybody say he ain't take no salary. Yeah, when you owe the crack man, you don't get your check. It goes straight to him.
It goes straight to him. That's right.
So one person that ain't doing crack is Whoopi Goldberg. She said she went up to 300 pounds. This is while she was still on The View. And she now takes that Mounjaro, you know, those insulin drugs to make you lose weight. That's what she's on now.
Ooh, Whoopi got that big.
Hey.
Yeah, she
you know who else got real. You know who else got real big? Bobby Brown blew up bad.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he though?
Yeah, he had a couple of heart attacks too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whoopi is a wobble.
Whoopi Goldberg, she used to be on Hair Run.
Well,
yeah.
I guess she ain't go up 300 pounds.
Hell nah. Yep. You know what she on now? You know what she on now, True Rule?
What?
Neck bones. She on them neck bones. She on neck bones.
I'm surprised LVZ ain't showed
this
his
is the last one.
Okay.
This is the last one I'm showing y'all. True Royal and LVZ already saw this one. I'm not playing the music because it's it's mainstream music. Every time I go on TikTok, y'all, this dude is in my feed. And I don't know why. I don't watch his videos, but I think I know why. I think I do know why.
Lisa, so you need to stop. Lisa. Lisa. I didn't think that was real at first. When I seen that.
Did you not? I get this dude every time I go on TikTok.
Lisa, when I first seen that, I thought that was fake. And then I looked down and I said, oh, he's real.
Yes.
Who gave birth to that?
He's from the UK.
His teeth are gold.
Now listen, y'all, this is how they get this. I know what I'm telling you. This is how white people get millions of subscribers. They randomly put them in your feed and you see them all the time. And next thing you know, they got millions of subscribers. This is the platform helping him build up his channel. That's how it's done. They won't do this for us, but they'll do it for their own.
Dude, look wrong.
Right? Every time I'm like, why is this coming up all the time? And I see his numbers going up. His numbers are going through the roof.
Dude, that's awful.
And I'm like, why are they showing me this dude? I don't watch videos of somebody just randomly dancing on video, and he just keeps popping up over and over and over. Yeah, they trying to help him build up his numbers out there. And that's all he does. He gets in front of the camera and just dance off of these different random mainstream songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking.
You look like a giraffe.
You emailed that mess, and I said, "What in the hell?" I thought he had distorted it, you know. And then I looked down. I said, "This dude really look like that."
Yeah,
I like to see what his parents look like.
And I'm like, I don't look at these kind of videos. Why are they showing this to me all the time? Every time. And this ain't just really just started recently. It started happening maybe like a little over a week ago.
They're just gonna force it down your throat. You know,
yeah.
You're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
One thing I do know.
See how they build up their numbers. That's how they do it.
And now, well, two things. I learned two things just now. I learned that the algorithm is some white dude, like I always thought, going, hey man, he reminds me of my cousin. Let me make him famous. And I also learned one more thing. The hole that pushed that dude out made sure that his head and his neck was the same width. Because his head and his neck. I've never seen no shit like that ever in my life. His head is the same width as his neck. Mm-hmm. I don't know where his head begins if it wasn't for his chin, but it looked like he got the longest head and neck in the history of funny looking white people. That motherfucker looked like a giraffe. It looked like his mom is a giraffe.
The neck and the body all go together. It just one
exactly like them little thin ass shoulders. They all like whatever pushed him out had no give. And his shoulders.
That's why some people that hook up, you need to check them out. They need to be fixed. Because I like to see what his parents look like. They had no business laying down having no child. You know, fix their ass.
I know the hole that pushed him out has no give, Auntie. No give.
Yeah, I like to see what his parents look like. Have anybody ever seen any of them pictures of the people that's a product of incest?
Yeah,
I had
inbreds. Yeah, I've seen inbred.
Oh, wait, and I mean, and what get me was when I was looking at the pictures, I seen one where it was a family. It was like 4 of them. It's like, yeah, okay, I can see if you slipped up and had one, but you didn't have like 4 with your brother, your cousin. I mean, whoever you didn't had it with.
Oh yeah, there's whole families of them.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember the Whitakers. Remember y'all did a whole damn man. I was laughing for months at the Whitaker. Oh, I was like, damn. I was like, that ain't funny. I said, yeah, it is to me. It's hilarious.
Yeah, they need to go to jail. You know, it shouldn't produce. I mean, they're not even human.
I know that man is a giraffe.
His teeth grew in looking like that. Mm-hmm. That dude.
But that's all he does. He does different videos but he does a lot of dancing on videos.
Oh,
when I go over on TikTok, he got different clothes on, so I know it's a different video, and it's the same thing, him just dancing around in front of the camera.
And he liked the way he looked. He'd been looking at himself for so long. He didn't convince himself he looked good.
Mm-hmm.
He really, some people are distorted like that.
Or it go back to what you said. He might be around some motherfucking people that it might go back to what you said, True Roll. He might be the handsomest dude in the house.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
That's scary too. Ooh,
Exactly. You said, I want to see the parents. And then I got to thinking, it might be a reason we don't see them. They might look
about that.
Yeah, ooh,
they might think he's beautiful.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like my husband, he don't get on social media, and he asks me a lot about it. And I said, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is an example of you get all of that. Well, we're gonna take the good out, the bad and the ugly. That's against the. They need to make a law. You know what? Not they. We need to make a law against some of this stuff. We don't need our children seeing this or anything. That'll mess them up.
Yeah.
How you gonna explain it? How you gonna explain that to Mimi? She gonna be
she like giraffe. She like giraffes. She probably trying to give them some leaves.
Nothing wrong with giraffes.
Yeah, she try to put some leaves in front of him or something, some grapes. See if he got a long tongue, lick the grape out her hand.
Oh my goodness.
And this is why I say you really don't need to step outside with HD vision to watch the world go to hell. And this is exactly what it is.
You ain't never lied.
Come on, KB, you be mad if the giraffe man came.
That's a giraffe. Must have said something new to me. Must be a new form.
He's had Giraffe Man. He escaped from the zoo.
Giraffe Man.
Oh, that must be a new crop then, because I ain't seen that crop before.
And then you see how he coordinated his clothes. He got on
striped shirt and plaid pants.
Like, where's Waldo? Don't he? Waldo.
Shoot, Waldo look good.
Hold up, DZ. That's even disrespectful to Waldo with that on, man.
My bad, Waldo. Why? Look, the man looked like a hot dog. Leave the man alone. Let him live his best life, little pop.
Yeah, he is enjoying himself up in there. The worst thing that they ended up doing was getting him a damn computer, and he got to playing around with it and figured it out. He done figured out what to do with it, and reinvented himself. He was all in there sad and open, like, oh, the world is against me. Now it's like the world is watching me. Look at me get my freak on.
I'm out here, baby. Giraffe Man on the loose.
I am sexy.
Right. Look at him shaking his little hooves.
You can't tell him nothing. Sure. I can believe Lisa sent me that.
I can't believe I keep seeing it every time I go to TikTok.
Yeah, I can understand.
What she said to do. It caught me off guard. I normally don't even like. I said, "This is the funniest looking motherfucker I ever."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was saying, "Is that real?" I kept looking at that. I said, "I had to go do a double check. I didn't think that was real. I thought it was distorted."
Was so.
You mean there's somebody really walking on a looking like that?
Look, that's what's so funny about it, True Roll. Your voice popped in my head because I said that at first. I said, okay, this must be a filter or something. Then I heard your voice say, "Oh, this is a white man." And I looked closer. I said, "No, that's just a." And I cried. I said, how is a motherfucker head, shoulders, neck, Literally all the same width. I said,
Yeah.
can anybody be built more funnier than this motherfucker?
You right about that.
He got a tall head, how you got a tall, skinny head with that crabgrass hair on your head, dance? Yeah, I laughed good and healthy.
I knew you would, just like I knew you would.
They messed around and bought him a computer. That's where they messed up at. They wanted him to occupy himself in that room, and he figured it out because he didn't know how to use that computer. He didn't know how to use it. He just started messing around with it. He said, "Oh, that's what I do. I'm gonna film myself."
Well, he sure did.
And then
right,
more thing. I want to say one more thing. Then you know somebody probably got him his head all big and told him he looked good. He probably talking to a couple of girls on there and stuff. He probably got a woman. You never know. It's all kinds out there. It be people out here doing stuff. He might just he might just be dancing for some chick.
That's true. But but True Raw, I'm sorry. I think Nature got his head all big.
Wow. So I want to thank the people that donated. I'm sure glad they keep this list in here in StreamYard. So T of Yah, thank you for the super sticker. Queen Nile, thank you for the super sticker. John T. Harding the fourth. America has been cutting corners for years. Now the chickens have come home to roost. I think you were talking about the bridge falling. Yeah, I agree with you. That girl Shine, she's Haitian. You talking about Candace, okay? And Liquid J Funk, Candace Owens is the epitome of an empty vessel. She's not very bright. Well, according to her followers, they think she is just brilliant. Candace is an anchor baby. She's a Caribbean tether. Okay. Chai Citizen. Thank you for the super chat. I understand you, LVZ. She's black, but she ain't FBA. She's an okay. Coach Roebuck, LVZ versus True Royal round 1. Fight. There you go. Navy Vet, BT3, thank you for the super sticker. Lamont J. Williams, thank you for the super sticker. Eric Ogletree, you were the one that said happy Easter. I mean, unfortunately, I don't do Easter, but thank you for the super chat anyway. And
it's Easter? I didn't even know it.
Yeah. And Angela, thank you for becoming a new channel member. Yeah, today is Easter. Daniel Meyer, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, last Sunday was Palm Sunday, because Palm Sunday is always first, and then Easter follows Palm Sunday. Do you know the Pope skipped over Palm Sunday? He went right into regular Mass. He didn't even acknowledge Palm Sunday. And they said he has never done that, ever. Mm-hmm. He always acknowledges Palm Sunday. He didn't do the Palm Sunday service. He skipped right over it. Mm-hmm. I said, sound like somebody is not willing to fake the funk anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at what's going on, Lisa. You'd already put it. Well, I had already seen it too, way before you put it out. With Putin putting out that showing them black religious artifacts and stuff.
I saw this 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that 12 years ago.
Now the enemy is concerned. Yeah, you concerned. Now it's too late. Y'all done already
many of us already knew about that stuff. Come on.
We've been knew about that. But it's too late. Now they want to clean things up. It's too late. Y'all gonna
Putin
get,
better stop that
y'all,
shit.
y'all getting that wrath.
Hey, y'all better stop. They gonna start calling Putin woke.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
He's woke. You see all that woke memorabilia he had, True Raw? What,
Yeah,
you
I
mean
seen
the
it.
real shit? It was the real shit. No, he's woke. He's woke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You better not go to Florida because according to Ron DeSantis, that's where woke goes to die.
right.
Oh, DeSantis, DeSantis ain't nothing but a damn caveman.
Yeah, you see what he's doing? He putting laws on the book so that the Haitians, all that stuff is going on in Haiti. He's putting laws on the book so that the Haitians aren't allowed to come into Florida.
You remember that? You remember he did that when, over when they had a couple of years ago when they had that big massive hurricane.
Yeah, in Bermuda. Yeah, I remember.
And when Trump was still in office, and he's standing behind some donated water, and they said they didn't want none of them to come over here. They didn't even care if they had a work permit. They didn't want none. I said, boy, you are evil.
And they're still trying to block those Haitians from coming in there. They don't want them. And you see all the turmoil going on in Haiti. The gangs pretty much is running it now.
Yeah, well, this ain't even nothing new. When HIV came out, they had them in concentration camps in this country. Wanting to put that stuff on them, like they the one that brought it over here.
Don't y'all remember when they had that earthquake in Haiti and them white folks went over there and tried to round the kids up and take them?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
still
the kids.
Bring them over here and make them work for free and shit.
Or use them for sex slaves.
Yeah, that too. For free. We can't forget the for free part.
Boy, Lila just put in there that happened in 2010. It sure was 2010.
What's new?
I gotta thank some of the family in the chat too. I gotta thank them, y'all. They helped me troll the Young Turks live the other day.
Oh, really? That's fun. I should have been over there with you, LZ. This LVC hit me.
I would have
been over there with you and trolled the hell out of them.
I thought I sent all of y'all stuff. I swear I thought I sent y'all too. They'll be notifying you, True Rolling Up. We did a mass trolling of the Young Turks live comments.
Oh yeah, comments on ass over here. We get ready to troll. I would have been there.
And you know what? They be stealing people's material and stuff
mine all the time.
My channel, nobody didn't even know me, and they was putting up my stuff, and I was like, damn, like that.
Yeah, they steal my stuff. They steal my stuff virtually every day.
Well, let's be real. That's their quote unquote way of doing quote unquote research by stealing.
That's how they do research. They look at the other people who are popular or spitting good news that people are listening to. They look at it, they research it a little bit from their angle, and then basically write it off as reporting about it. But they steal most of the shit from the internet that we do. We know.
Yeah.
And
you're right about that.
And the reason we did it was because Klana Kasparian, the white lady on there, was talking about how we need to listen to Coleman Cruz because she likes Coleman Cruz, and Sonny Hostin has no business. She telling a 52-year-old woman not to tell this dude, look, the black community think you're a charlatan, and they think you just being used as a tool for the white right. What's your response? Oh, well, why does he have to say anything? Why? I like Coleman Cruz. I hate when white women.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Right. I hate her more. I can't stand her either.
Her. Yeah, I don't like her.
And she always right. She always lecture our community. The only reason I watched that video is because it was a picture of Sonny Hostin and True Roy. You remember Coleman Cruz, right?
Mm-hmm.
That coon that was sitting there with Danny Glover talking about we don't need reparations.
Yeah, that motherfucking reparation denier. He was up on the motherfucking up in the White House spewing that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had a music video of him dancing in his drawers on a subway or some shit.
But yeah, no, you know how I caught it, LVZ? I forgot what topic I was talking on, and some woman was in my chat and said, "I'm reporting you," and I was like, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna report you."
Oh, I remember that.
And part of her name was TYT, the Young Turks. And I said, yeah, she was the spy over here. And I guess I ruffled her feathers and she revealed herself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I knew. I said, okay, she must be the one spying on my shit and stealing it. How about she gonna report me? I said, I'm gonna report your ass.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody pay attention to they seen Ahmaud Arbery's aunt? She was real upset because them jokers went back to court because they don't want hate crimes put on them.
Yeah, I did the video on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't see that.
Video.
But you know what I noticed? That she was out there praising the Lord and all that. You didn't hear none of that. She was real upset because I said that woman, she gave me the impression she was on the verge of being forgiving. And she's seeing how this system really is. She wasn't saying none of that, and stuff. But this stuff don't surprise us. This is their system.
Couldn't get out of there. The whole damn thing of how they hunted down Ahmaud Arbery and killed him. The whole thing's on video.
Yeah.
Right.
None of those. No, they shouldn't be throwing out no hate crime. All that was captured.
But you see how relentless they are. They just keep going back. That's like
they all do it. Derek Chauvin did it. Amber Geiger did it.
When
they get behind bars over something they do to us, they really truly believe they don't belong there,
and they will fight tooth and nail trying to get up out of there.
Wait a minute, isn't the same dude that Candace Owens said deserved to die?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and remember she said. Candace Owens said Derek Chauvin didn't belong in jail. Candace Owens said that.
Yeah, see, that's what gets me about her. She says some stuff that make you want to knock a hole in her head. And then and that's what that pisses me off when like some of these people in the black media would put her on their platform. No. You shun her across the board.
When those folks stopped dealing with her, do you know she got on a video and said they may kill her?
What?
Because of yeah.
Now she just look. Now she just engaging in hyperbole. They never killed their tunes.
They just leave you alone and stop paying you.
And let you die a miserable death. Yep.
But they said when she made that comment about the Palestinians being genocide, they said those folks were calling and emailing the Daily Wire to get rid of her. They were flooding them to get rid of Candace. But see, that's how them folks roll. That's what they do.
But
that's right.
But see, hold up, True Royal. Hold up, Lisa. Yeah, them folks was calling. Their names was Ben Shapiro and Jeremy.
And don't forget David Horowitz.
Yeah, I'm about to say they keep acting like they got a whole bunch of listeners. They don't. If we being honest, most of the fans of the Daily Wire were mad that Candace got put off because they don't like them anyway.
Right.
So if I
the Daily Wire,
wait a minute, if I could put two and two together and they running around claiming they claim free speech, and yet they just ousted somebody for some shit that they don't agree with, that means to tell me they don't really support free speech either.
They do support it, KD, but you got to learn how they support it. See, free speech as long as it's them. But when it comes from us, it becomes unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
So these folks are no different than the other side. They all do it in one way. Basically, as long as you agree with they
Yeah.
Exactly. They just like the other side. The free speech to the right means we should be free to call you nigga and then free to say you can't say shit and fire you if you try to say something. That's freedom of speech to them.
They mean their freedom of speech, not anybody else.
Right, not yours.
You know, that's why I go to court. That's why I went to small claims, because that's what they were trying to do to me. They were trying to stifle me. And I'm going to challenge you. Either you're going to uphold the Constitution or you're not. So if you're going to say I can't say what I want, then we're going to take that to court. Okay, then it's not going to be free speech for anybody then. So they can't walk in no court of law. This is where you can always get them. They can't walk in a court of law and say, I'm white, I get to say what I want, but this N-word, she can't say what she wants. See, they can't know. They can't take it to that level. That's why you will always win when you take them for that reason. You will always win.
I didn't know about that Shebrew Copper. I did not know about that until recently, sweetheart.
Yeah,
I promise.
Good Times animation. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it until like 2 days ago, to be honest. I was like, what kind of coonery and buffoonery is Steph Curry putting his money behind?
They also got the Testament of Moses on Netflix now.
That stuff is weak.
And all Gentiles doing, you know, a bunch of Gentiles, you know, playing Moses and the Egyptians, and you know how they do.
They can't help themselves. I watched a little bit of it, and I said, "This is so fake."
Well, I watched part of part one, and then partway through it started watching me because I fell asleep.
Yeah, I know, because you got all these mythical white people that was around in biblical times talking about shit that they don't uphold and shit that don't got nothing to do with them. Of course, you fell asleep. No, Denzimus, I did not see the Good Times trailer. It's a trailer for that shit.
Yeah. If you go out on Netflix, you'll see it.
They got I didn't know about that. The Good Times cartoon.
Yeah, it's an animation.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man, it is.
I learned about it about 2-3 days ago, True Roy No Bull. When I sent you that email, I learned about it that day. I was like, people kept telling me about it.
Yeah, you're gonna see immediately our people are not behind that thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Steph Curry about to flop. I don't know why he hooked up with a white supremacist like Seth MacFarlane and Norman Lear to make
Lord
the
have
Good
mercy.
Time.
Oh, I see it now. I'm looking at just the images. Are you serious? Look at this shit.
We're not behind that. That's not our people doing that.
No.
A lot of people are complaining about it.
Oh, look at that. That look crazy.
I mean, always get control of that content. So basically they get to resell the shit the way they want to.
Nah, I can't. The white supremacists like Seth MacFarlane, he made the Family Guy and the Cleveland Show.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let my oldest son watch that shit, especially in my house, because I was like, son, anytime they got a show that's supposed to be portraying black people, it's written by a white guy, and the white people are doing black people. That's blackface.
Yeah.
And that's
exactly.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
CH464, thank you so much for the super sticker.
Yeah, they saying here, they saying in the New York Daily that the Good Times animation is an insult.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
all the features is distorted.
Yes, the reviews are all over YouTube, and I haven't heard one good review, not yet. All of the reviews, they're pretty much dragging it.
Right, John T. Harden. That's why I said, when it's a white show written by white people, like you said, all black stereotypes with white actors doing, but it's supposed to be a black family. For those who don't know, it's just the cartoon. No, it's just blackface.
Right.
Bugs Bunny was just a cartoon, and guess what? They wore blackface on it, and they won't show those cartoons no more because they know it's just blackface.
Yeah, but that's what they said Daffy Duck was. Daffy Duck was really a mockery of us.
I heard that.
They won't show that anymore. They won't show it anymore. But yeah, Daffy Duck was really just mocking us.
Which goes to my very point about every black show that they put out there. It's basically what LVZ was talking about. It's basically a black, reselling coonery. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they've always used, distorted images to mock us. It's nothing new. It's really the same thing all over again.
Yeah. And they think they still keep trying to slip one past us, thinking we ain't up on it. We up on this shit.
Now, everybody I know that watched it online said it made them mad. I've seen it, but I have not actually watched it.
I'm not watching it. Just looking at the images is enough for me.
Right. I don't know what's wrong with these morons to make us. Do they think we all dead?
I don't know.
They just keep trying.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because the shit that they trying is like, and then the reaction that they get, they end up having to pull. They're gonna end up having to pull this show after the first 2 weeks, and it flops.
But they still keep. They still keep pushing. It's like the same. It's like, okay, we in an election season. We know what the Republican and the Democratic Party gonna do at the last minute, drag themselves to the black community, run through some churches, talk about some we shall overcome and all that and stuff. It's a joke. It's been a joke. It's been a joke, and they gotta try to reinvent themselves to try to convince black folks how to come out here and vote and all that kind of stuff. Ain't nothing gonna change. And our folks need to get that through their thick head.
Exactly. Exactly what you said. Motherfuckers gonna come to churches with a box of churches and tell niggas to pray and vote for them. Because that's all.
Did you see what Joe Biden did last month? LVZ.
Yeah, wasn't he eating church and chicken with a nigga? Oh.
He went to a black cookout. Right, a black cookout, and took some damn chicken, fried chicken, at a cookout.
Go to churches with a box of churches.
With a
just
box
like I said, everybody.
Yeah, he showed up at this black cookout randomly with a big old box of chicken. And I said, this man knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
That's like what Hillary Clinton. She came up here to the Bay Area with hot sauce in her purse.
Hot sauce.
Remember
Kamala,
when Kamala tried to pull that one?
Yeah, she did that one too.
I wear my
Kamala did the same thing.
She needed to taste.
Yeah, then I ain't work, so she gonna put the chuck. First of all, bitch, we know what you got is curry pepper in your purse. We know what you got. Don't lie. You got some.
You know what?
She got curry.
Was it Maxine Waters? It was one of them old ass senators. I mean, not senators, Congress people talking about they like Cardi B. I was like, woman, you damn near 90 years old, sitting up here looking at some Cardi B.
Lord,
come on.
I thought that was Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi. You see her? Wasn't she posing with Sexy Red or Glorilla? And Nancy looked like she's some little girl, looked like a little groupie.
I seen a picture of Nancy Pelosi posing in her panties and bra.
No,
come on, True. Oh, come on. I just ate chicken.
Yeah, she was in her panties and bra. I seen that a long time ago.
No.
But what?
Somebody told her she looked good in that stuff.
But wait a minute.
It was a tarantula.
Wasn't this the same skeleton bitch that was down on her knees in some African garb and shit?
Damn right.
Bitch.
Nancy Pelosi. Her last boyfriend is a fossil.
Well, she met 50 Cent and she was acting like a groupie even then. Nancy Pelosi.
She wanted her back
He's
blown
so
out, Lisa.
busy.
She wanted 50 Cent.
Woo, man, if 50 Cent tap on that, I will never look at that man again.
Yeah, I know, because he gonna go to jail. She gonna die with her old age.
No, she gonna give up all her worldly possessions for that. Shoot.
Her old ass gonna have an old ass heart attack.
She's gonna turn all the way, but she ain't gonna even care. She gonna be like, to hell with my husband. His tool ain't working anyway. And I'm gonna get
True Road. The woman ain't had True Road. The woman ain't had an orgasm since Huey P. Newton was out of jail. Come on, that woman gonna die. She's gonna die. She's going to die.
Don't take that chance then.
She'll have an orgasm. Yeah, she gonna take the chance. She's going to die with her old age.
She's not gonna claim. She's not gonna claim that. I ain't gonna say that. She's not gonna claim. That's gonna be too.
Okay, hold on.
She ain't gonna claim it.
Hold on. This is one of the recent photos. Y'all know who this is, right? This is Tyler.
Wait a minute.
You know, the woman that did make me sweat.
Yeah.
Right.
And who is that old white woman? That's Nancy Pelosi.
She said Nancy Pelosi just randomly walked up to her and said, "Can I take a picture with you?" She said at the time she didn't know who this old white woman was, but she stood in the picture, right? And said after the picture was over and Nancy left, they had to tell her who that was because she didn't know who the hell she was.
Boy, that I wouldn't have known that was Nancy. That don't even wow.
No, that's Nancy Pelosi.
Ooh,
damn it. Hey, y'all, look out. Hey, family in the chat, look out.
Yeah, that's Nancy. Nancy was all up on 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I think, went as a guest to some event and these politicians were there. And yeah, she was all giddy around 50 Cent.
I'm telling you, you think that woman, if he hit on that, you think that woman she would leave her husband. I'm telling you, they get at a certain age, they don't care no more. What she got to lose? What she got to lose?
True Roy, I'm saying if any brother hits that, the first orgasm she had since 1968, she not only gonna leave her husband, she gonna leave the world because she gonna die. Her old heart can't take it. That woman looked 2 days. I ain't say she wasn't. I'm just saying she's going to die, and a nigga gonna get the beef. You killed her with that tool, nigga. Come here. You're going to jail. We're going to put you and it in the electric chair.
You know who Oprah Winfrey was messing with?
Who? Oh, the dude from the movies.
Terrence Howard.
Huh?
Terrence Howard. Yeah, Terrence Howard hit that.
Who? Oprah?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he had a fling with him, and Oprah got it on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He talked about it. He talked about it. Yeah. Because
no.
Yes. He talked about it himself. Mm-hmm. It came directly from him. Him and Oprah had a thing. They had a little romance going.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Terrence. Get that bread. I ain't mad at you, player.
Terrence be coming up short. That's all I'm gonna say. Terrence, I know something about Terrence. He be coming up real short.
Hey, look, he was living long with some of Oprah money. He was like Dave Chappelle.
Terrence,
you know, he was
told on him. She told on him, and I went to go do my research, and she wasn't lying. Homeboy coming up real short.
I'm not doing all of that, True Roll, but what I'm saying is this. He got the gold mine where he had a fling with Oprah and she ain't say nothing. She probably paid him off.
Stepman and got old.
Karen said, man, let me get a little bit of this. Viagra. Yeah. He said, look, he hit her with this jump. He went to the Bentley Johnson. I left my wallet. And Oprah went on and bought him a Bentley. He hit that John on it. He hit the I left my wallet, y'all. He hit Oprah with the I left my wallet at the Bentley John, and she bought him one.
And you know what? When they was playing in that movie, the Butler, it was some chemistry between them two. Go back and watch that.
They
movie
was in
again.
the movie.
Yeah, they was in a movie
They was
together.
in the.
Yeah.
I never asked.
When they were in that movie together. That's when they had the affair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know they was in a movie together. I actually never saw the Butler though.
50 Cent with Nancy. They said Nancy was acting all giddy around 50 Cent.
Man. What? You showing the and everything, bro? Really?
Yes.
Why is 50 Cent got the white woman smile? He's smiling harder than her though.
But they said Nancy was all giddy around that big black man.
Oh, look at us. Oh, she twitching right there. Look at her.
Tell me this is Photoshop, nigga.
No. 50 Cent really was, no, 50 Cent was really up there for an event. And you know, Nancy, they said Nancy Pelosi approached him to take a picture, and there's like a couple of pictures of them together. And they said Nancy was all giddy. Nancy was
I'm sorry. I just don't got Nancy Pelosi riding around listening to Mini Men. You know what I'm saying? This Nancy Pelosi. I know she's from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore in the house. But I don't got Nancy Pelosi. Many men wish death upon me. Blood. And I just don't got Nancy Pelosi doing that.
Oh, that's funny. Somebody said she smoked her Depends.
Why nigga in the picture? Why?
Look at, I mean, you got to see what was she married to, and then she got that big hunk of black man all up on her like that. She gonna get a twitch.
Nancy Pelosi just walking up on random black people and taking pictures is what I'm learning today. You better look out, True Raw. It's gonna be a picture of True Raw with Nancy Pelosi. Just True Raw be looking confused and shit. If I take a picture
but the other thing about it is he let the skeleton touch his back. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna tell you, and the LVZ, wait a minute, LVZ gonna back me up on this one. Now, LVZ, you remember when you showed the footage who you ran into and how she was touching all on you? She worked up there with Trump. What was her name?
Kellyanne Conway. Kellyanne Conway. That's no bullshit.
She was throwing action at you, wasn't she?
She was shooting her shot. I can't lie. Your skin is so beautiful. It's so smooth. Look, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing she was missing, True Rover, you're so chocolatey.
Yeah,
she was so like.
She saw that bald chocolate man, and she had to have some.
Tell me this a lot, please.
So here we go. They said, you know, she took several pictures with 50 Cent, you know, and she's like, yo, 50, can I take another?
Boy, she pissed somebody. Lisa, she pissed somebody off in that room. She was so giddy.
I'm just saying,
got a couple of drinks.
This is too far, man. This is too damn far, bro.
Yeah, she had a couple of drinks and seen that black man. Yeah, she wanted a couple of pictures. She got them things blown up life size in her house.
And True Roy ain't lying. That lady was, hey baby. I was like, nah. I'm like,
LVZ, because when you showed the video, I remember she touched you.
Yeah, she was. Hey baby.
And then you said after the video, you bumped into her in another aisle, and she was still throwing play at you.
I told you she wanted my phone number.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Do you remember how she was up there when she was up there with Trump? She was up in there with all them black men in Trump's office on her knees with a dress on, with her legs wide open. Remember?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
this damn skeleton.
Kellyanne something else. Because look at
Kellyanne is like.
Look at what she was married to. She was married to a midget with that big old
Kellyanne
head.
looked like a joint. Kellyanne looked like a joint with hair. That lady looked 87 years old. That woman.
You see him in person, it's a hell of a sight.
Who the fuck would smoke that? Who the fuck would smoke that?
But see, but I picked up on her. She was throwing play at LVZ instantly.
Yeah,
instantly.
She was, and that lady is 27 pounds. Do you know?
But her head is 27 pounds.
Yeah, no. Her head is 26 of the 27 pounds. That lady weighs 27 pounds, 26 for real. Her head is, TV don't do it justice. Her head is bigger. And like that lady looked like a lollipop walking around.
I can't imagine.
Oh my God.
But one thing that I want to say about Kellyanne's husband, he never backed down from Trump. He gave Trump the blues. Trump could not break him at all.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, I'm say he's still running around going to True Roy. You don't be saying it.
And I remember Lisa said Kellyanne was getting hell in the household from her husband to her children working up there with Trump.
And her daughter. Her daughter messing with a little black dude I heard uptown.
Yeah, because Kellyanne taught that. She taught that.
Yeah, her daughter. Her daughter was messing with a little black dude uptown.
Kellyanne was about to hook you up. She was gonna have you up there working up there in DC.
I'm telling y'all, Nancy Pelosi I'm gonna show y'all another one. I'm gonna show y'all another picture.
Nancy Pelosi used to mess with Willie Brown.
She liked black men. It's just too damn obvious.
She didn't have a taste. You know, when they get a Lisa, when they get a taste, they can't hide that.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
He look like he's trying to turn away from her. Look.
Yeah, look at that. Look at his mouth. He don't want to be kissed or nothing. No, she want that. She want her back blown out.
God man, she loved Hakeem Jeffries out there.
Expert on this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. She want her back blown out.
She got Nancy got a thing for black men.
She didn't have some, Lisa.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
When they get a taste of that, they can't shake it. They can't shake it.
Hold on, True.
Enough to hit that.
Hold on, KD. True Royal is right. Listen, she from Baltimore, man. I don't know if you know, KD. Baltimore is one of them cities when niggas leave to go up the swerve.
And y'all
niggas be leaving.
Look at the woman in back of Nancy. She's like, I'm next. I'm next.
Look at Nancy's eyes. They rolling in the back of her head.
He's butter pecan. I like him. Can I keep him? I'm trying to tell you, in Baltimore, for some reason, I always wondered why dudes be swirling so much up there. I guess at one point in Baltimore, it wasn't cool to be seen walking around with a black dude.
He's like kind of hugging her, and she trying to push his face in.
Yeah, he don't. Look at his body language. They ain't all pressed up. He's just trying to push her. It's like, don't kiss me or anything like that. Nancy, I mean, who hugs people like that? Where you take the hand, put it all up on his ear, and all that? Who hugs like that?
He looks like he ain't doing that.
That's what you do with your man. You don't hug nobody like that. Look at that. That's passion. Shoot, man.
That's passion on her face, but look on his face.
He like,
that's
oh,
the look.
Hell no.
He looked like a kid who got to kiss the grandma with the mustache.
Yeah.
Like right now. Come on, give me some sugar. God damn it. That's how he look right there.
Nancy don't care. She'll do it out in the open. She don't care. Ooh, Nancy, you nasty.
That picture probably in her living room. That's in her living room at home.
But look at him. He trying to pull back. Ooh. Somebody said that ain't no damn. That ain't no hug. That's a damn near foreplay.
Yeah, that is. No, that's assault, because that man don't look. No means no. Look at his face.
No, like, no, don't kiss me.
She's like, give me some sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some sugar.
No, she don't smell like white diamonds. Nancy, an alcoholic. And her husband, he can't do nothing. He been beat all up real bad and stuff. I mean, he couldn't do nothing before then, but he really can't do nothing now.
Nah, she don't smell like white diamonds. True Roll. Y'all, you know what Nancy smell like? She's Italian, so she smell like garlic bread, cigarettes, Altoid. That's exactly what she
right.
And a little bit of Bengay. A little bit of Bengay is what you
don't see Nancy's husband around.
Because that's
when motherfuckers try to cave his head in.
That's why she all up on them black men, because he ain't around.
Yeah.
We be trying to tell these folks when the plantation owner wasn't around, that's what your women act like. Y'all act like you don't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know the deal.
Mm-hmm. That ain't no damn
all the way.
Yeah, and during slavery, 40% of white women owned slaves.
Yes, they did.
And one of them slaves, he got away and went up to New York. She followed him. She followed that man and went and got that back. She said, "No, you coming back. Ain't nobody can lay it down like you." See, look at Nancy. She a flirt.
Look,
see, Nancy. You gotta keep your man away from Nancy.
Nancy. See,
no, you gotta keep your brown man from that. You gotta keep your black man from that. I told you, y'all. Nancy walking around DC just taking random pictures with black people.
She's like, come on.
I'm gonna walk one day. I'm gonna be walking.
And she like
one day I'll be walking down the street.
She like
I'll be walking down the street one day.
She like being up in their faces like that. Look how she like being up in their face.
Right. I'm a smusher, old lady. She can't take no picture with me like that.
Nancy said, "Won't you give me some of that sugar?"
Come on now.
Give me some of that.
Come on over.
Let me show you a thing or two. I got some skills.
I live right around the corner from here.
She said, "I got some knee pads in the backseat of my car. I'm gonna give you a good job."
I'm running from Nancy's old ass. Y'all got me scared. I'm not going downtown no time soon.
See, Nancy don't have nothing to worry about no more. She don't have to worry about getting pregnant or nothing like that. She free as a bird.
True Roll, she be riding around. She be riding around in her car, y'all just pointing at black men. I want that one. Get that one.
But like Lisa was saying, Lisa said she was giddy up there with 50 Cent. She was getting loud up in there. They was pissing them people off. They're like, damn. Boy, she seen him and lost it. Ooh, Nancy.
I mean, I'm telling y'all, I'm not imagining things. Nancy like being up on black men. For real.
Oh no, you not. Y'all got me. Look, you got the evidence. Ain't nobody deny what y'all saying. Who can deny this? This is obvious evidence. Now, if you saying that Nancy don't love, you just close your eye. Look at these pictures. And if you don't think she just running up on any black person she see and taking a picture, well, look at these pictures.
Nancy don't care.
I'm scared. I don't even want to go outside right now. Nancy might be out.
Yeah, she gonna jump on you. You gonna get jumped by Nancy and Kellyanne. Both of them gonna jump on you.
Look, Kellyanne, his skin so smooth. Yes, and I love his bald head. Let me rub it. Look here, bro. Look here, bro, Hilda. Get the hell out of here. Get your old ass out.
What Harvey say on his channel? Long in the tooth.
You get real long.
We always say long in the tooth. That kills me every time I hear that.
Well, Nancy's trying to convince her that long tooth can be sexy. That's right. You be long enough, that can be sexy.
No,
Nancy, let
long
it go,
teeth
Nancy.
just mean you need a dentist. That's all that means. Or you got bad veneers. That's what long teeth mean.
That is so funny. I had never heard of that term until I got on YouTube. Long in the tooth.
But I've been noticing this for a couple of years now. Nancy like being up on. Yeah, let me stop this one. Somebody's getting mad because they're slowing down my live stream.
Yeah, come on, Nancy.
You showing Nancy being true to her nature.
Her husband must be watching.
Damn it! Turn that live stream on.
Her husband ain't even paying attention to her no more. But Nancy, how many kids Nancy got? She got about 6 kids. Yeah, Nancy got
her kids. Children. Hey, True Rule. How many kids she got? 6?
I think she got 6.
Yeah. That's the one we know. Those the ones we know about, apparently.
I wonder if they were her husband's kids. Let me go back and look at them kids. Let me see if they somebody else's.
She might have gave away her. Let me find out Colin Kaepernick real mother is Nancy Pelosi.
I remember Lisa was telling remember Lisa, you was telling me somebody on the job, white woman, had a baby with somebody else, and the mother-in-law knew it or something like that.
Yeah, they gave it away. Yeah. How many times you seen on Unsolved Mysteries? They got little black love childs that they gave away.
Yeah, I seen that on Dr. Phil's show. This woman married this man. She had already had like 4 kids brought into the marriage, and then they had some more. And then when he would go to work, she was messing with this Jamaican dude. And the teenage daughter said they would be upstairs all day, and he would leave just before he come home from work. Do you know that woman ended up giving birth to a black baby? And she didn't want that baby. Her husband and her daughter wanted to keep the baby. This woman was openly having men come to the house, and he didn't even protest. He would just say, "Oh, they out there for you," and stuff. And Dr. Phil said, "What in the hell wrong with you? This woman is openly cheating on you." I mean, it was a deep show, and she wanted to get rid of that baby. And that man said, "No, we're gonna raise that one too, as well." I said, "Oh my goodness, that was a hell of a show."
Look, Nancy got a hunch in her back on this one. Oh,
he probably hit it before. she said, "You remember how man?" And wait a minute, look at that strong grip, Lisa. Look at that strong grip in her hand. That's a strong grip, like. You know, people don't shake like that. You know, you just kind of do a little light and real quick. No, that's a strong grip. That's like letting you know after this meeting is over with, we can hook up. All right. After
that's also letting and that's also letting you know, True Roy, because you know, Auntie, the reason you know, I agree. Yeah, that's the strong grip. You know why we know? Because the woman is 12 ounces. We can see her veins right now. You can see her. What's her True Roy? Come on. What's her blood pressure? Because you can see it right there.
Yeah, that's a strong grip. Yeah, she real familiar. She too familiar. She way too familiar for me.
Her hand, look, all you can see is that long old ass thumb. Her whole hand damn near gone in that man hand.
Nancy know what she wants. She ambitious.
She said, "I want me big, strong. Is it true that your uncle was a Pan-Africanist? Did he know Dr. Collins? Because, you know her. Yeah, you know his uncle used to roll with Dr. Khaled. That's what's so messed up about him.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Dr. Leonard Jeffries. Dr. Khaled talk about Dr. Leonard Jeffries a lot. Come to find out, yeah, he's a relative of Leonard Jeffries.
Ooh, Nancy. Nancy is ambitious.
She got that hunch in her back. She
Man.
Yeah.
You wrong, Lisa.
God, look, Stella tried to get her groove back. That's what she said. Stella got hers back. Nancy's going to try too. If you don't go sit your old ass down, last person hit that. Her right. Her husband's still alive, but her boyfriend before that, he a fossil. So she's too old to be doing anything.
You say you're a fossil.
You're a fossil. You know you old. Come on, man. That woman's so old. That was her ex-boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
Hey y'all, Nancy Pelosi's so old. She went to 6th grade with Cheddar Man. You know she old.
You said Cheddar Man.
Cheddar Man. She was right up there with Cheddar Man, man. Went to school with Cheddar Man.
Nancy.
She was the only white kid in his class.
Nancy was just too familiar with him. Nancy, you nasty.
She's just trying to, she's just trying to get it where she can get it.
Yeah.
What's she doing,
Getting
it anywhere she can get.
You have to watch Nancy. You can't even step out the room. You got to just bring your man with you. She'll jump all over him.
Nancy said, "True player for real. Don't bring your man around her."
Player for life. She ain't playing.
She Italian. She be hitting you with that. Well, they say Italians are just like black. No, they don't.
Oh hell no, they're not.
Nancy.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't speak of Italian. Don't speak of Italian. Who was over there hollering? They was they told on themselves, and I don't give a damn if they hear it or not, because I don't care. So Dirty Kitchen talking about she used to mess with white boys, but she said they was Italian. They was white boys.
See what I tell you? They, as if that makes them some different type of white people.
Yeah. Now you
what I tell you?
Tell on yourself.
Auntie, I told you that bedwentry. I've studied the bedwentry. I've sat.
Me and you on the same wavelength when it comes to this.
Right. I'm glad you did. Thank you for backing me up with that. I'm telling you, they be killing me. I heard that before. I said, "Who the fuck?" That's the first. Some woman said, "Well,
that's Nancy and Obama."
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, look at her. See, every time she
kiss on the cheek, boy. Look at that.
Oh yeah, Obama said, "Oh baby, yeah."
Look, she got the arm wrapped around here like, "Oh damn it, Nancy, you're getting a little too familiar."
She put a Michelle on behind.
Yeah, Michelle stepped to her after this though. Yeah. They don't tell you about that. Michelle still pulled her to the side. Look here, bitch. I don't know what you think, but this is, I'm from Chicago. I will whoop your ass. Oh, block, bitch. That's what she said. Stepped off on her ass. So yeah, but he probably, Obama. He used to like all white women before he met Michelle. And went, "Oh, Nancy, holler at me on the deal."
Well, there's a bunch of pictures also with her hugged up with Obama. This is just one of them. Yeah. There's a bunch of them.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, look at all them white. Look at all them white men. Look at all them white men looking at her.
That's Steny Hoyer back there, racist white ass.
He's like, we're on to you. We're on to you, Nancy.
Hey. Nancy likes the chocolate. That's what he did. The dude from Maryland looking at her with his mouth open. Hey, Nancy likes the chocolate. And one of them motherfuckers look like they like Barack too. One of them white men over there. So, no, am I lying? The one with the glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the one behind Barack's shoulder. I wish he kissed me like that. The one right behind his shoulder, he look like he like Barack.
For our brothers and sisters in all four corners of the earth. Amen.
I didn't know Nancy was freaky like that.
Oh, I did. Just pull up her pictures of hugging men. And there's a difference. No, let me show y'all one of her hugging a white man. Trust me, it's a difference.
Let me see the difference. Break it down for us. Break it down.
On these dudes.
She be looking like Hakeem Jeffries when the white man hug her. She make the Hakeem Jeffries face.
Oh, it's a difference. You know, she got her hands all on them when it's a black man. You know, when it's a white man, I notice she don't turn her face inward like she do with the black man.
No bullshit. And she don't smile neither.
All right, let me show you this.
Is that the
what's
that white dude's name? She look like she ready to slam him.
Look at him.
Him right there.
Don't kiss me like
he
that.
He look like look, motherfucker. If you don't get off me.
Oh,
look.
No.
Why she got the Hakeem Jeffries face?
Damn, look at him. He all into it too. Ugh.
Yeah, he is.
She don't want that.
What's
she
his name? I forgot his name.
Yeah, he'll bust out and
cry all the time. Y'all remember this dude?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he'll bust out and cry on you in a heartbeat.
Because he's an alcoholic. That's what alcoholics do.
The dude from Ohio, man, he would cry like shit. I can't think. What is his name? Oh, I hated that bastard.
See, she don't got that vice grip on him or nothing. She trying to push off.
Mm-hmm.
So don't you
help me out in the chat. Yeah, help me out. Help us out in the comments, man. What is it? John Boehner. Thank you.
Yeah,
John Boehner.
The way he kissing on her, I mean, that's like a lot.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all. John Boehner, that's his name. Mr. Suntan.
Yeah, orange.
Yeah,
he always say, yeah, he was another orange motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy looked like she want to knee him in the balls for kissing him.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to. Don't you go there.
No, what she said? She said, "Get these thin white man lips off of my skin." That's what she said.
And he kissing her like, "Yeah, baby."
She said,
"Yeah, you want this."
Yeah, she want them full fat lips.
Give me that. That's what she want, Lisa.
You know what? I was working when I was working on that last job on the Bay Bridge. This little Mexican boy, he was well in his early 20s. I never forget it. I was coming out the outhouse and he kissed me. Like he set me up. I said,
"Did you clothesline that motherfucker?"
I said, "You little MFer." He kissed me. He said, "I had to do it. I had to do it." I said, "Don't do that no more." I said, "My husband will come up here and whoop your ass." I had to do it.
Look, you little burrito breath bastard.
Mm-hmm.
You
that was
little burrito breath. I'd have got that motherfucker deported. You should have told me a long time ago. Where he at? I get that motherfucker. We got to send that motherfucker home. He's a rapist. He raped my aunt. This motherfucker's got to go.
That just brought back a memory. I'll never forget that. I didn't know that was coming.
You should have told me about some shit like that. He got to go home.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't tell my husband.
Right. Because Unc would have sent him to them gates. He'd went home a different way.
Now y'all remember when Trump was in office, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now let me show you what Nancy Pelosi was like with Donald Trump.
Oh Lord.
This is Donald Trump trying to hug Nancy Pelosi and look at her. She
grabbed that nigga's arm. There you go, right there. That's good enough.
Trying to grab onto Nancy Pelosi.
No.
Like, no.
Back off. Get some rage.
Hey, look, Lisa, I think to heighten the point, I'm gonna add a little more content. Y'all, this was after he said he was gonna ban Africans from coming over. She said, "Oh, you're gonna get rid of black men? Don't touch me."
Well, Trump,
that's more chocolate for me.
You know what he said when he was campaigning? He grabbed him by the you know what? Maybe she thought
yeah.
he was gonna go there.
You remember she said he's morbidly obese too. She said that about him.
Yeah, he said he's all out of shape.
Remember
Trump
she said that about him.
Trump wear them oversized suits to try to hide that fat.
Now you see the difference. She was pulling Obama in all close. And Donald
loving
Trump was like, no, that's all right, Donald Trump. Nah,
Yeah. She damn near proposed to Hakeem Jeffries and every other black man. She said, "I will marry you, black man, right now if you say."
Grace P, thank you for the super chat. You're all crazy. I know. You gotta really look at these pictures of Nancy Pelosi.
You gotta look at this picture, man. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and Nancy is saying 1,000 things.
Yes, she sure is.
Yep, that was Donald Trump, and that was her reaction when Donald Trump tried to grab her and go in for the hug.
Right. He grabbed that motherfucker's forearm. He ain't even make it.
That ain't even normal.
Look at her face. She look like she about to do a judo move to his ass. She gonna grab him and flip his ass. He ain't even get a lean in yet.
So she said, "Don't you go there." No.
Fuck is you? Get your monkey ass.
Don't you touch me.
He said, "I got a suntan. I'm almost black."
Touch me.
I'm almost dark like you like it, man.
You know what she's saying? I didn't have the real thing. I didn't have the real thing.
You damn right she did, True Roll, back in 1959. Ain't nobody know. Right before Brown versus Board of Education.
She was in college. When she was in college, she was up there doing what was her name that was running for vice president? What was her name?
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin had
That's
a reputation in college. Boy, she was
so
on
did
the
Nancy.
Hunt. She was on the hunt when I was reading about that.
Right.
And then she had a nerve when her daughter wanted to hook up with a black guy. Then she want to stop it. She wanted to
think about it.
Sarah Palin.
Think about it, Auntie. I'm glad you brought her up. And remember, she was sleeping with the basketball player Glenn Rice back in the day.
Don't y'all remember when she was grabbing all over Al Sharpton?
Yeah.
Now, see here's her. Now she was grabbing on Donald Trump's arm, but this is her with Obama.
She laying in her arm. Come here, black daddy. Let me lay on you. Black. Look, that's the black daddy joint, right? Come here, black daddy.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, I noticed when you go look at them pictures, whenever Nancy is with a black man, she leaning all in. She leaning all in on them black men.
Listen, she know what time it is.
Come here, black daddy.
What's going on?
When Trump tried to grab her, she grabbed his arm. That's okay. That's okay.
She say like, you know what she say? She say like them Asians say, "I love you a long, long time." A long, long time.
Yeah, that's what she said with her old ass. She better get it in.
Now, see, before this picture was taken, she looked around and said, "Is Michelle around?" And
right.
I don't think she here right now. Okay, come on.
You know what, Nancy? Let me see. Nancy so low down, she'll just take that beat down for that. She'd be like, "Okay."
She don't want that Chicago ass whooping. They snuck this. You see, ain't nobody else around. Look. She want, Ozzy, she didn't want that Chi-Town beat down. She took this in secrecy. Michelle just learned about this. She cussed Barack ass out the other night. But the motherfucker, why am I saying this on the internet? I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. Oh, Michelle. Oh, it's not what you think. You bitch ass.
Michelle look like she'll go there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michelle said I'll give you a Chicago ass. See, True Raw, I'm glad you brought up Sarah Palin though, because like I said, the basketball player, Glenn Rice was telling you how him and Sarah Palin got down back in college. He was like, "How she get racist?" And we did it when I was in college. Well, see, and now we would get the same thing from Nancy Pelosi, but you got to read the Bible to know who her sex partners were.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She could Nebuchadnezzar hit that. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a mess? Oh my goodness. You my goodness. This shit is funny.
I think Lisa, you know, I think Nebuchadnezzar. I believe I heard he hit that.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Was she around that long?
Yeah. Yeah, she was. Yeah, Nancy old as dust. Ooh, Nancy.
Now you know
that was her teenage years.
You gotta be bad when you're latching on to somebody that looked like Clyburn.
Because that ain't that. I mean, like that last picture that you showed, you don't hug people like that. I mean, it's like she laying in his chest, like they in the bed.
I'm telling you.
Really?
That's why I said, Lisa. That's the Black Daddy joint, right? And that joint right there looked like an old swirling couple at the movies.
And that woman next to him with the black dress on, she looking like, Nancy, what the hell are you doing?
You can't do this out in public. That looked like a swirling couple that went to see Driving Miss Daisy.
Yep.
That's exactly what every swirling couple looked like who went to see Driving Miss Daisy, y'all. It looked just like that.
But you know, all except for Jeffries, you notice these other black politicians got bigger smiles than her. Except for Jeffries, he was the only one who was like, nah, that's okay.
Yeah. He was because she knows she 800 years old. I told you, 50 had them big ass teeth for bucking when he said, "Hey Nancy, I heard you be listening. Find me in the club." I just can't see Nancy Pelosi pulling off listening to Ghost Started. It's the birthday party, like it's. But then again,
they love them type of songs. They like them type of songs. Shoot,
that's why I say. I know, Auntie. I don't know why I keep doing that. You right, they do.
Behind closed doors, they be trying to get it in. They be playing that stuff. Ooh, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy. Nancy, she's good. Just put a black man around her. She's all good.
Is that why Trump called her Nasty Nancy?
It could be.
You know, Trump always been jealous of black men, especially black athletes, and then and then some black men, and say the football team that came up to the White House. You know, Nancy go crazy. All them big old athletes come up there. You know, Nancy gonna lose her damn mind. And Trump was probably up there. Damn, why we invited? You know, had these athletes come up here. I can see that.
Are coming in. Nancy staring at all the brothers. She's looking at all the penis prints. I'm jealous. I want to grab her by the pussy.
You know, Trump, he jealous hearted.
Yeah. I know what I'm going to do.
He want to be the center of everything.
That just killed me. I see it. That's why I'm always on here. I'm always learning new stuff. Nancy Pelosi is a BBC freak. God damn it, you learn something every day.
Every day. Yeah, every day.
Oh, freak. Y'all can't even. Black men be safe walking around out there. if an old woman look like Skeletor pull up on you in a very nice car and take a picture of you, like, hey, it's
Run.
Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she gonna try and she gonna try to lean in for a hug. You better run, because one thing these pictures have shown, she gonna get that hug.
Oh yeah,
and she gonna and she gonna enjoy it too when she get it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, just take notice when she with the brothers. Nancy she just gets cozy up in these pictures.
Yeah.
She comfortable. She's familiar. She's real familiar.
Yeah. Nancy's like, I'm right at home now. I'm right at home.
Right.
I said, yeah, that's why she liked being in Congress, because she's always away from her husband.
Yes. Her husband all beat up. He got his ass whooped for real.
Yeah. Pistol whip.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He got fucked up, didn't
he? Pistol whipped her husband.
Yeah. Didn't he try to hit him with a hammer too?
Yeah, he sure did.
Because if you remember, he ended up in the hospital after that attack.
Yeah, that dude beat the hell out of him.
Whooped his ass, beat him up in his drawers. That's fucked up. I want to come to your house in the middle of the night. And where was Nancy? With some brother getting her back blown out. Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? Oh, you done rubbed off for me. Ain't this a bitch?
Nancy was in town, but she wasn't at home. Oh, Nancy.
Right, she was. Oh my God.
It all makes sense.
Let me find out she was in Jeffrey's house. She was in his house.
No, she was over at Willie Brown's house.
Not downtown Willie Brown. Oh, man.
Willie Brown is known for serving the community.
As Willie Brown known to get around Willie Brown.
Yeah. Just talk to Campbell. Talk to Campbell. Campbell, no.
Yeah, she sure do. That's another one that's been around.
Ooh, Campbell, she nasty.
No bullshit. Boy, she hand that Indian cooch out like, but she Indian. Thank you very much. You see how they be treating their women in India?
They treat them awful.
Yeah, they sure do. Beat them up every chance they can get.
Them women.
I didn't know, y'all.
They treat them women so awful. They go crazy and burn themselves up.
I seen a video of some Indian man just kicking his wife for no reason. What the fuck is he doing?
Some of them just can't take it, and they just burn themselves up.
Then they had one tied to a tree, and they were whooping her with a whip.
Yeah, and another big thing they do to their women, they throw acid in their face.
Yeah, they do.
That's another big thing they do over there.
What type? And Dinesh D'Souza and Vivek Ramaswamy got the nerve to talk shit. They got the nerve to talk shit. Their mothers was forced to go with their father. It was either that or get whipped or get acid in her face.
Yep.
I don't even like my husband, but I don't want him to throw acid in my face.
Yeah, nothing for them to do that.
Yeah, and those women get in such a state mentally, they'll burn themselves up. I said, that's crazy.
So wait, do y'all mean to tell me that's why Kamala got hit? Ooh.
Now, see, Kamala, she is the opposite of Nancy. See, when Kamala hugs a white man, that's when she start cackling.
Oh yeah,
I gotta show you now. Yeah, so when she's a big cackler when she is in the embrace of a white man. So let me show you that. Kamala is real. I mean, there you can find 1,000 pictures of her with the biggest smile on her face, hugging a white man.
You should see them pictures where Kamala and Willie Brown together, she act like she don't know him. She be trying to pull away and run away and stuff. And I'm like, come on, y'all was real familiar back in the day.
She hate running into him. Oh yeah, she hate running. That's her. That's her.
She got a nerve.
She always got that big hyena smile. That's right, hyena.
Yeah,
she faking it. She a good faker. She be faking that shit.
You see her molars. That's how you know. That's a smile right there, boy.
Yeah,
so she's the opposite of Nancy Pelosi. It got to be a white man for her.
Yeah, well,
any white man she wrap her arms around.
Yeah,
like
Brown,
Doug.
Y'all know Willie Brown hit it.
Yeah.
And
Willie Brown knocked her down.
And Willie Brown, he's so little. He looked like he's standing in a hole. To let you know how ambitious she is. She don't give a damn. Campbell, she nasty.
Yeah. Why you do her like? Why you do her like that, Auntie? You know she come from a culture where they was out there. She was probably out there slanging it back when she was like 12 years old.
But she
was selling it.
She just tried to come off like she ain't did nothing before. She ain't fooling nobody. I didn't see her knees.
You have? I know that she be wearing them. She be wearing them pants to cover them knees.
Wear them pants because them knees is woe out.
Hey, they ashy. Look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's knees. But she wasn't playing no basketball.
No, she sure wasn't. She was doing her best work.
See, that's Kamala when she gets around white men. This is Kamala, y'all.
You gotta remember Kamala was she was on the payroll for the city of San Francisco twice. She had 2 positions, but nobody would never see her at work.
Nobody knew what the fuck she did.
That was right. That was when Willie Brown was in office.
Remember that? I live in Campbell Country. And I was and wait a minute. And Willie Brown ain't never divorced his wife. When Willie Brown became the mayor of San Francisco, he put his wife on the payroll. She was part of the art department.
$150,000 job. Nobody knew you there. How the fuck? I want a job like that.
All she had to do was just serve the mayor.
Oh well, I don't want no job like that.
Well, that's what she doing.
I do some work. That's okay. I do some work. That's work ain't that bad. Shit. She was doing it because the way you said that sounds like another job. Right. Let me find out. Kamala was out there and shit. She was out there at Epstein Island back in the day.
Somebody said show a picture of Willie Brown.
Willie Brown
and Campbell. I hope you can find that picture where she act like she trying to run from him. Y'all real familiar.
I hope you saved that because she'd have probably got the internet scrub. She the vice president now. She's the vice president now, Auntie. That shit probably gone.
See, Willie Brown, anytime there's an event and she's up here in the Bay Area, Willie Brown make a beeline to them events. And then she see him, she be like, "Oh, I wish he wouldn't show up."
I hate that motherfucker laugh. I would trip that bitch up if I ever saw her.
Yeah, she gonna act like she don't know. She gonna act like she don't know that man.
Listen, y'all be watching me on the news. You and True Roll had to do. We got to do a GoFundMe, y'all, to get LVZ out. Yeah, y'all saw him trip up Kamala Harris, a bald head terrorist. just tripped up Kamala Harris.
Oh, you never seen a picture of Willie Brown? I'm telling you, he a little dude.
Yeah, he's not big at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He light in the behind. He don't got no definition in his body. Ugh.
Yeah, and
God damn. Why you gotta do Lil Will like that, man?
Because
that's her and Willie Brown.
Why y'all gotta do old Uncle Will?
Yeah, she looking at you like, don't say nothing. Get your old ass away from me.
She look like Meg. She look like Meg the Stallion in that. She look like Meg the Stallion in that picture with Tory Lanez.
She do not want to be around him in that picture.
Where's that hug like you get on white men, Camel?
That's what I want to. That's so phony. Look at her body language.
Yeah, you know why she giving you that phony laugh? She like, oh shit, because he snuck behind that man right there. She didn't even know he was there. I'm gonna pop up on this bitch. She don't even know I'm here. Willie slick as a motherfucker.
And see,
she was with him.
She was messing around with him. She didn't try to hide it. She didn't give a damn.
And she sure didn't.
Now she wanna act like she don't want to. Now she act like she don't know him.
But Willie didn't either. Auntie Willie was at the party. Said, "Oh, you know I'm tapping that."
No, Willie didn't hide it either.
Yeah, Willie was telling niggas, "Oh, you know I'm tapping. I'm tapping that. I got her a little job up there. You know, she my little Joan."
She had 2 positions. I'm telling you, that girl she got skills. She had 2 positions.
On her knees and on her back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was her position. You absolutely right. That was the positions she was in.
Yeah. Cynthia Brooks, thank you for the super chat. I had a good laugh today. Yeah. So did I. Miss Kim, thank you for the super sticker. Danielle Meyer, I'm hollering and choking over here. Grace P, you're all crazy. Yeah, we are, but we always have fun.
We gotta have fun.
So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude because we've been on here for a while. But thank you all for being here. And thank you, LVZ and True Royal and KD, who's not here anymore. Thank you for being on the panel. And everybody, please enjoy the rest of your night. Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Shalom.